Right, so today is the Final Streamisho, and I'm Neo,
Hi Neo.
your marketing community person at Ronimo. Who are these people? Haven't been on stream in quite a while.
Nobody knows it.
Introduce yourselves,
What am I
please.
doing here? Yeah, I'm Jasper. I am game designer here at Ronimo, and my last stream was
A long time ago.
months ago. But I did a lot of them.
And even more month ago was this guy.
This
Who's
was
this?
at Christmas, I think.
It was New Year's resolution
New Year's
stream.
resolution.
New Year's, yeah.
What do you do here, Ollie?
Like Jasper, we are both company founders. My name is Ollie, and I do creative direction stuff right now, which means that I make spreadsheets.
So, ignore the spreadsheets part because that ruins my that ruins the script I wrote.
Oh,
that
no.
I didn't write. So Ollie's a bit of an artist, and Jasper is a bit of a not artist.
Right.
So he's just known as the rest.
The two categories that everybody
Yes,
fits
the
in.
two categories that everyone at Ronimo is associated with, or not with.
Right.
So today's stream we're gonna have some pretty competitive trivia, I would say. Jasper might have peeked at one of the answers, so just spam cheater in chat if you feel
The
like
answers
it.
are right here.
They're actually right here,
Yeah.
but flipped around. And then the next mystery guest who's actually not been on stream for years. Years.
Really?
Will appear on
You've
stream.
counted, but he did so many of them
But he's
at
actually
one point.
our best streamer.
Probably.
He's probably our best streamer.
Yeah.
He will appear on stream in maybe 40 minutes time, and then we'll close off the stream. Who will be giving us a bit of a blast from the past art stuff that never made it into the game.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So it's gonna be pretty sweet. And finally,
Did he make an unintentional appearance on our forum recently?
Did he?
I don't know if you saw that topic.
I don't know if I did. And then we'll close off the stream with part 2 of Artists versus Rest of the trivia. So
you're in my camp, or do you make?
no, I'm the host.
But
I'm the
what-
game show host.
Right.
What do we win? What's
You win mad respect from me. It's like
crap.
completing a mission in GTA and San Andreas. You get the music playing and then the respect plus. So
I need that.
you need that exactly.
What did that stat do?
It's not. Don't worry about it.
All right.
So
Someone in chat knows.
there we go. We're there. The way this trivia is, chat, of course, you can partake as well in the trivia. Before we get into trivia, we have 9 rounds of raffle today. Each round will be 12 minutes, and we're raffling off all our best skins, all the legendary skins we have. I'll read them out now. I'll read them out to you, chat. The skins we have going today are Nari Archie, Soul Huntress Raiden, Jotun Skoldia, ESC Rocco, Scourge Captain McPain, 8-Bit Ulip, Skull Chopper Chucho, Malicious Max, Barbarian Deadlift. These are the skins we have on offer today, and of course you also receive Swords and Soldiers to Armageddon and Robo Scoop if you're one of the 5 lucky winners each round. So, the way this trivia works is that you get 4 clues where you must guess the Awesomenauts that's going to appear on the screen. And the first 2 clues are very, very baity.
Right.
But you two have to buzz in to see who guesses first. Each clue will appear one by one.
Right.
You can buzz in at any time. If you get it right, you get 200 points. If you get it wrong, you will lose 100 points.
Excellent.
You can read chat, but we all know chat collectively has like 5 IQ. So they're not going to help you. You can. I think you'll lose if you read chat. So
You're gonna math this?
I'm gonna math this.
Excellent.
It's gonna be great. I'm gonna math it on my laptop actually. That'll be easier maths. So right, each of you need to come up with a buzzer sound. What's your buzzer sound gonna be, Ollie?
What's my buzzer sound?
Yes. Jasper, what's your buzzer sound gonna be?
Oh,
Okay. Jasper's is eh. Ollie, what about you?
mine is
Okay. Well, sure.
Excellent.
Let's go with that. Right, the first clue for the first note could be an internet sensation in another life.
Okay, that could be multiple notes.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
multiple ones.
So no buzzer.
No.
Okay. 900 IQ stupid.
Again, that's probably multiple notes.
Any buzzers?
Internet sensation.
And stupid.
Any buzzers? What's chat saying?
900.
Chat's not saying anything.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at you.
Corporate makes the decisions.
We're, I don't know, man.
Ollie!
I'm gonna go for Durple.
Durple
Excellent.
is correct!
Nice. Got
Damn.
him.
Blast off because it's Hot Wheels and it's Durple. Look at you, chat, saying Coco, Clunk, ha!
I don't get
Pepegas.
There were some Durples.
I don't get
Adorable.
the internet sensation part.
The
though.
cats. He shoots cats.
Right.
Yep.
The first two are always very misleading. So,
Yeah.
but it's a you gotta risk it for the biscuit.
The biscuit.
Next one.
There's biscuits.
Number 2. There may not be biscuits. Probably needs glasses. Okay, Ollie,
That's
going.
gonna gamble. I'm gonna say Voltar.
Well, now Jasper, you can buzz in any time, or you can just let the clues go. The second clue. Ever get that feeling of deja vu? I'm gonna buzz in, Jasper.
No.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
Oh,
Do you want the last clue anyway,
Yeah,
just to be
let's
safe?
I'm still gonna say Voltar.
yeah. Raylan.
What?
It's Chucho.
It's Chucho!
Oh, Sorry, my bad.
Ramona.
Right, Jasper, you're on minus 100 points, while Ollie is on 100 points
Well,
after round 2
Sorry, I was
I
completely
hope I'll
unfit
end
for a
up
second.
at
with
0.
positive points. Yeah.
Yeah, positive points is.
Well, it's Chucho probably needs glasses because one of 4 of his eyes is shot out, and
Oh.
he's a time traveling
Is it shot
person.
out or is it
he's
That's true, lore-wise.
he rides
Ramona,
a motorcycle. Ramona is the name of his bike.
Yeah.
Is he a
I-
time traveler?
He's a time traveling bounty hunter.
Oh, wow.
When you said clothes, boots, and motorcycle, I thought Loninator.
They're meant to throw you off.
Yeah.
Because, he's a Terminator, and I got so confused. Also, the image of Raylan in the background.
They're actually they're all noughts. They're not skins or anything. They're just noughts.
Okay, that's good.
Right. Next. This is lit, fam. Anyone gonna buzz in on that?
No.
I
Or is
want
this
to.
even a clue?
Floods are devastating. No buzzers?
They are.
Ronimo did an oopsie. Still no?
Did an oopsie.
Did an oopsie, yeah.
We did a lot of these.
Yeah, we did a lot of oopsies. Like it's one.
Hashtag fake news.
This is a not.
This is a nought.
Uh,
Chat, you're all Pepegas actually. You should Pepega emote in chat for yourselves.
I thought.
Anyone gonna buzz in?
I thought it was Smiles, but fake news threw me off.
What's chat saying?
But I also don't get the oopsie.
No, there's so
A
many
character
people.
that released super overpowered or something. Could be any.
What
I
do
guess
the
we-
last two have
No.
in common?
The last two. Ronimo did an oopsie, fake news.
And fake
It's-
news. Yeah, a newscaster is Max.
One of you needs to buzz in.
Okay,
Okay, Ollie.
then I'm gonna say Max Focus.
That is correct.
Sorry.
There you go.
He lights the scenes with his camera, with his lights. He has flood lights, which do a lot of damage, so
Right.
they're devastating.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, the skill is called Floodlights.
Yep.
it's flood something, probably lights. Right, so Ollie's on 300
What about
points.
the oopsie?
these.
It's just a news reporter thing.
Neil, these are big
say.
brain questions.
These are right. It is Max.
This is too
Next
hard.
one.
They even need to. You know.
This is a nerd one. This is a really nerdy one. More health isn't always a good thing.
Ayla?
Oh no, it's not Ayla.
All
Wait,
right.
is it Ayla?
Would have been good.
Slide 5.
She gets stronger.
She
for
It
it.
is not Ayla. No.
Oh. Well,
Well,
I'm
Ollie,
not-
you can see the rest. Is the moon a planet?
Yes, it is.
It is a planet. It's also a
Of
star.
course.
Number 1 on the sides, number 2 on top. And the final clue. Should I get an Oculus Rift or HTC Vive for Christmas?
It's Xenia.
It
Yeah.
is Ksenia. What's chat saying? Chat said Ksenia. I see Clunk, a game by Vima.
She is from planet Russia, and that's the moon.
That is the moon.
And number 1 on the side and number 2 on top. Is that
Oh,
on
yeah.
It's haircut.
her? Right.
Right, next
Oh, yeah.
next one.
She got a buzz cut.
Oh, well.
A loot goblin.
Loot. Fat loot.
Next clue.
Continue.
Smoke and mirrors.
Mirrors.
Next clue. Partners in crime. Jasper.
Vinny and Spike?
That's correct. It is Vinny and Spike.
Fishy,
Fishy
business.
business.
Haha.
Vinny
Yay,
and Spike.
I'm back at 0
Jasper
points.
is on. No, you're on 100. You're on 100 points.
No way.
Yeah.
100 points.
Incredible. Well, Ollie is on 500.
Well, yeah.
Nice.
Right. No feud with brother. Oh, Ollie going in for
Yeah.
the.
Gonna go for Lux. Jimmy and Lux.
That is incorrect. Does not require healing.
Everybody wants healing.
Do you have a moment to talk about our great and almighty savior?
What?
Used Harden.
Chat. Help us out here.
Chat, what are you saying, chat? Okay, this is. A few people got the right answer.
Oh,
Yeah,
I get
I
it.
think Genji?
It's an
Oh.
Overwatch joke.
Well, only one of them is an Overwatch.
Yeah,
oh wait,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
two
yeah,
of
yeah.
them. Whoa, kind of 1.5 of them.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Genji.
It is Genji. Jasper gets the points. It's pretty gifted points from chat. But 400 points versus and 300 now. So
yeah, he's the only religious, not kind of, right? He's the
yes,
butterfly.
What is then
Yeah.
Harden? How do you...
Is
he,
that
from
that,
a cocoon into
yeah.
into the butterfly.
Mm.
This one was less obvious. Right. Next
Still.
next trivia. Would have made a good rocket renegade.
So it's not a rocket
It's
renegade.
not Rocket.
That is correct. That is good process of
Never-
elimination.
Yes.
Rocket Renegade.
Would greatly benefit from insurance.
Ooh.
Any buzzers?
I'm
Oh, Ollie going for it.
going for Clunk.
That is correct.
Nice.
Nice.
Drops gunpowder and sometimes music discs when killed.
Does he?
It's a creeper reference.
Yes. Of course.
What
And-
skins?
Awesomenauts poster boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Also
guess.
true.
It is Clunk.
After
So
Froggy is probably the.
Ollie
He's-
is on
he is
600
the icon,
points.
right?
He's the icon for the game.
Yeah.
Right. Let's go next. Okay, in 2 minutes I'll raffle. In 2 minutes we'll take a break and raffle.
Absolute mad lad.
No. No. He's the maddest of lads.
Number 9.
Probably no.
That is incorrect. It is not Nor.
Well, he's not a lad, I guess. He's more of a dog.
Jasper loses 100 points.
Oh no.
Jasper is on 200 and Ollie is on 600. Let's see if Ollie can get this. Laser dance party.
Voltar.
You have to buzz in. You can't be saying
Voltar.
incorrect.
Oh.
What?
Well, that was actually stupid, but it's Yuri.
It is Yuri.
Laser dance. Oh, he has a laser. Yeah.
But he is all about that monkey business.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the clue gave it, so let's say it was a good clue.
Yeah, so everybody call Yuri. Good job.
It is Yuri. Well done,
I
chat.
saw some Volters here too. So you debated
Okay,
quite a lot of people.
one more and then we raffle.
All right.
Always happy.
Is there anyone always happy?
Ollie's going for it. Okay,
Ayla.
that's incorrect.
Ayla's always happy then.
Our tune is.
The second clue.
Apex Predator.
Oh. Smiles?
That is correct.
He's called Smiles.
You're
I guess-
equal on points. You're both on 400 points.
No way.
Would solve Ronimo's rodent problem.
Yeah, which we actually have.
We require a smiles
Yes.
and small business owner.
Also true.
And that smiles. Chat, I will raffle you now because you deserve to be raffled. What do you guys think of the quiz so far? Are you angry?
I'm
Oh yeah,
I'm,
we're furious.
Yeah. I'm
Should you be
absolutely
angry?
furious.
Wait. why is
Enraged, even.
Mm.
this- Okay, I might
what
have
are you
done
doing?
an oopsie.
Uh-oh.
So chat, bad news. I didn't start a raffle, so everyone type exclamation raffle in chat.
Okay, you're
Right now, everyone spam exclamation mark raffle in chat.
Do it.
While we go for 2 more.
Right.
Headlines at Tomorrowland. For guys who don't know, Tomorrowland is a huge music festival,
Oh.
which is in Belgium, I think. I'm also not into music festivals, but apparently this is something I should know. Yes, Ollie.
Rocco.
It is Rocco.
Nice.
Smashed it.
But that's the skin, though.
Well, I mean, it's part of the character.
Right.
Ollie's in the lead with just a one question lead.
Yeah, good job.
Second one's hits you out of nowhere.
Mm.
No.
Young punks get off my lawn.
Mm-hmm.
No,
And poetry is the emotion put into measure. It's poetry.
Nice.
Poetry, because he's
Yeah.
a bird. Okay, chat. One more question, then we raffle. Type exclamation mark raffle in chat.
I don't see Moo. Oh yeah, I see Moobot responding. That means it's working, right?
For Nariachi. Nariachi is the skin.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
one of my
Escaped on a ship. There are actually quite a few.
Yeah.
No one's who
I
escaped on the
remember,
ship.
This.
Okay, no
I
buzzer,
don't
so
remember which character it
eats
was.
dumbbells for breakfast.
Oh.
Still no buzzer.
Deadlift?
Well,
Well,
is incorrect,
oh,
Jasper.
okay.
It's minus.
I mean, the word dumbbells already implies deadlift.
Yeah, but it's also one of the first 2 clues. So,
Automatic.
how many people with Spanish names does it take to change a light bulb? I made the joke 2019 safe.
With
Good job.
how many?
Just-
yes.
Just Juan.
It's Gnaw.
It is no. Pretty
Oh.
toxic, to be honest.
True.
It is no. Jasper, you're falling behind.
Oh no.
How many people with Spanish names?
How
The original joke is how many.
Mexicans.
Okay, I'm glad I didn't say it.
I mean,
you can't say the word
It's-
Mexicans anymore.
Yeah, it's 2019, Ollie. Oh my god.
what's wrong with Mexico?
Nothing. Nothing.
Are you
This-
implying?
Raffle time! Whoa! Would you look at that, chat?
How
Look.
many Dutch people does it take to change a light bulb?
Dutchies.
Do you have any good banger jokes? They could be dad jokes or not dad jokes. I don't know why I said dad jokes. I'm not
a
implying
joke, but
anything.
it
Don't
only-
hate me, please.
I know a joke, but it only works in Dutch. Still gonna say it.
Here we go.
What's a Dutch party without bitterballen? Worstkaas scenario. Translate that, Neil.
Yeah, what?
I
what did you
don't
just
know
say?
if I want to.
So the translation of the joke is what's a party without really small croquettes? And it's a sausage cheese scenario.
Yes.
And sausage is worst. And cheese is kaas. So you say worst kaas scenario, and it sounds like worst case scenario. And that's the joke.
So it's not even actually a completely Dutch joke.
No, it's an international joke.
Yes.
Which is what we at Ronimo are all about.
International.
International.
We are a Pitbull. We're all Mr.
Mr.
International.
Yeah.
So what do you think of the trivia so far? Are you triggered?
Yeah.
Could be triggered there more.
Could
triggered.
be even more trigger.
I've been more triggered in my life.
I wonder how I'll ever gain your respect.
Right, chat. I got the raffle winners for Nariachi. The winners are Paxman, Paulo Diego, Blatoy, Dr. Time _ kindly _ Otter. That's it. RoboScoop winner is Paxman, and Swords and Soldiers Armageddon winner is Paulo Diego.
Wow.
Congrats, boys.
That was the fastest announcement we've ever
Next
done.
trivia!
Pow!
And our reset timer. Popular with football challenges on YouTube.
Well, this is more Ellie, I guess. From the football group.
Well, if you're from America, you mean soccer.
I mean soccer, yes. Would have liked to visit Camino in Star Wars. That's for Ralph in chat. If Ralph's in chat, say hi, Ralph.
I know the place. It's the water place. Where they
It is the
made-
water place.
made
What
all
happens? What happens on Camino?
They make all the clones.
Any buzzers?
No.
Best-selling artist.
Oh, I forgot the name of the character.
No way.
Is it Dizzy?
It is Dizzy.
Nice.
Because she has the water.
Oh, the water.
Literal water clones.
Yeah.
I think
Excellent
Ollie said
work.
exactly
Water
the words
clones.
water and the exact
Actual
words
clones.
clones.
Well, I went hung up on clones and I thought of Leon.
Are there any prequel memes
In here,
Camino?
probably yes.
Is there one?
The Jango Fett saying possibly.
Oh.
It's like like the meme
What?
would go something like, could you take any line from the prequels and make it a meme? And he's like, possibly.
Possibly. Well, that's a lesser meme, though. It's not one of the greater.
It's not one of the greater prequel memes. Right, next trivia. Popular Down Under.
Down Under. Is that Australia? Down Under.
That is referring to Australia.
What is popular down under?
Everybody loves kung fu fighting.
Everybody wants kung fu. Do we have a what? Kung fu character?
Cuddle it to sleep.
These
There's all mixed messages, dude.
Loves grandpa.
down under.
What's chat saying? Chat's still spamming Raffle.
Is it Jimmy? Jimmy and
That
the
is
Lights?
incorrect. It is not Jimmy. Jasper, I'll give you a hint.
But
Think
there's
of-
4 hints on there.
Think of the different skins this character has.
This-
Well, yeah.
Ah!
I'm gonna say Ayla.
That is correct!
How?
Because he has a koala skin, a Shaolin Ayla skin, a teddy bear skin, and he has a grandpa. She has a grandpa.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ulip.
Europe is good.
But the popular down under didn't was the most confusing to me.
Well, I mean, it's meant to be. It's the first one.
Yeah, but that's a reference to.
The koala Ayla skin. Not the koala Ayla, but the koala killer's Ayla
Oh
skin.
yeah.
Are koalas,
Well, like,
are they like exclusive to Australia?
I think so.
well, not anymore, but.
I mean, like, originated.
They're
The
in zoos.
superhero backstory
Yeah.
came
They
from
have-
Australia.
They have
Yes.
pouches and stuff, right?
That's kangaroos.
But
The
then
koalas are the
all-
lazy ones on the trees.
Yeah, they eat eucalyptus and stuff.
Yes?
Yeah.
Question mark?
Yeah.
They look cute,
Any
but-
Aussies in chat?
Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi. Anyway, next question. Trivia. Should be kept away from explosives.
Fire.
That's most not.
Baba
Baba
Yaga.
Yaga.
I've seen that movie Sunday.
John
Part
Wick?
3, yeah.
The third one, yeah. Who is the
Baba
Baba Yaga
Baba Yaga.
of the Nauts roster? Probably a fan of AC/DC.
What?
That's a curveball.
Yeah.
Judging from your facial expressions, that was a so-called curveball.
Thunderstruck. Back in Black.
Last one. Yeehaw.
Lone Star?
It is Lone Star. That is correct.
Why is Lone Star a fan of ACDC?
Because it's TNT
Oh,
Dynamite. And he's by Baba Yaga because he's known as the boogeyman.
He's the boogeyman for the
Bovidians. For the cow people.
Right.
It's Lone Star. Wait, what? That's right, chat. Whee! Next one. Doctor Who. No buzzers.
I never watched that show.
Ronimo needs a coffee table.
There we go.
I mean, we've been saying we need the coffee table ever since we got the chill area.
Yeah, but do we need one big coffee table or several small coffee tables?
Well, if you had this note, you might know the answer. Now it's raining more than ever.
What?
From the popular song Umbrella. I think it's by Rihanna. Anyone?
Hold up.
People are saying you.
Yeah, we use that as some...
Stick my head, Neil.
Really sucks you in.
Sentry? Sentry?
Yeah. That is correct. And we're tied up on points again.
Yeah, because he says Ella, Ella, Ella. Or something.
Oh, Jesus.
Does he say Ella, Ella, Ella? I mean, the first one is he transforms into a phone box. The second one is he transforms into a coffee table. And the third one is he transforms into an umbrella.
I thought we used it.
And then the fourth one is Grav.
Yeah.
It's Sentry. Next one probably wears Hypebeast clothing. Wait, for real?
Froggy G.
No. That is... The first... Ollie's behind now. Ollie is 100 points behind Jasper.
Alright. Okay, that doesn't help much, sorry.
Okay. What are amphibians and reptiles anyway?
Okay.
Ladies, man.
I don't know.
Can be only one.
What are you saying, chat? What the fuck is Hypebeast? I agree.
Yeah,
I agree with
exactly.
that statement.
I don't know IB, so maybe that helps.
It's Clunk. It's not
no,
Clunk.
It's Leon.
It is Leon. That is correct.
He is the only ladies man in the
Why
game.
is the hype beast? Because he's a chameleon.
Because he's always camouflaged. Because you have a lot of camouflage clothing.
Oh, and the tongue.
Hypebeast.
Yeah.
And the tongue. And I got amphibians and reptiles mixed up last time I was talking about Leon. But we'll gloss over that.
Sorry, Neil.
Because I passed biology.
Seen everything you've done.
Ladies, man. Leon. Next one. Weighs himself down. Ooh, no buzzer.
Now I'm behind. I
Okay,
don't like to take risks.
Would be friends with Baptiste from Overwatch.
Who's Baptiste?
Scoldier.
Incorrect.
What?
Ollie, you're on a bad answer streak. Why do you say that?
Well, Scoldier suit weighs him, and he measures the amount of calories he's burning.
Yeah.
It's a good shout.
And Baptiste, I don't know.
Who is Baptiste? So what does he do?
Baptiste is a sport character.
We'll reveal that soon.
Okay. And what character? Oh, deadlift.
That is correct. So Jasper,
he uses weights.
yeah, exactly.
And Baptiste is
Tanky?
No,
he's
Baptiste has the
shredded.
ability to throw down a bot that makes him and his teammate within the area invincible.
Right.
Well, he's probably also, Reinhardt-y, I guess.
But
yes.
But two very similar. But yes,
Delicious milk.
this is half time for trivia chat. I'll be raffling in a minute and a half. So guys,
What is the next skin to win?
the next skin to win is Soul Huntress Raylin.
Oh, that one's good, yeah. Well, the rest is all good.
As it stands, Team Artists has 700 points, and Team Rest has 1,300 points.
Yay, rest.
So this is the halfway point for
Is
the
this
quiz.
For this quiz. Or
the
for
quiz.
the show.
Oh, for the quiz. Next,
Okay.
we're gonna have a guest you've not seen in years.
But I was so far ahead.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
possible.
but you had like a 5 answer streak where you
Alright.
buzzed in after the first or second clue
I-
and got it wrong.
Oh, really? I call shenanigans. I want to see the video.
You wanna
Right
cut,
now.
cut the VOD, chat. Cut the VOD. So, well, Jasper and Ollie. So since we're officially / unofficially / formally / informally wrapping up Nauts development here at Ronimo, what are your highlights from the
All
past
these years?
9 years? You guys were here from the very beginning. These guys have almost been working on Nauts for a decade. So what have your or should I ask, is there anything that you'd like to change? What would you like to see in the game that that's not in the game? What are your highlights? What are
Ooh.
your lowlights? Not a word, but we're rolling
Well,
with it, chat.
I think for me, like, the most impactful highlight was when the game came out on PS3 and 360. And after like a week or something, or that weekend or the Friday after the release, something like that, we played our first match against the internet, and it was like set up. We're like the top 3 leaderboard people on PS3,
Yeah.
and we narrowly beat them.
Damn.
And they were playing like the game for 3 days, and we've been playing the games at that point for like 3 years, play testing and playing against each other, and we almost got beaten by like this group of 3 guys that were at the top of the leaderboards.
Who have been playing the game for like a week.
And that was just a crazy realization of, oh wow, people are playing
So chat, it's
playing
just
the game that we made, and they're already almost as good as we are, and then like within a month everyone got
Yeah.
better than us.
I got a good one too, I think.
so chat. It's not just me who sucks at the game, okay? We all do.
We all do.
I'm joking. It's me.
Everybody
who sucks
does.
most.
I don't think the skill cap has been reached yet
You reckon?
by
Wow.
the community. Well, maybe at their peak times, but
Well, hold your story, because we're announcing raffle winners.
excellent.
Nice.
The winners for this round for Soul Huntress Raylin are Gratis Cola to Matthias, Max 6th, Little Sounder, Shiotori, and L Chaim number 1. The winner for RoboScoop is Gratis Cola to Matthias, and the winner for Souls and Soldiers 2 Stromagaden is Max Smith. The next raffle round will grant you Jotun Skoldia. So Jasper, please carry on.
Well, I may have multiple, but the first one I thought of was a couple of years ago. There was a local esports event with a
Oh yeah.
black something. I don't remember what it was. Okay, so in the Netherlands we have a TV show about gaming that's been running for years called Game Kings, and they hosted an esports event in
Here in Utrecht.
here in Utrecht in a fairly large venue. And it was a stage, and there was an audience, and they were mostly there for bigger name stuff with bigger marketing budgets, stuff like League and Heroes of the Storm. So they just finished, a crew of kids finished a match of Heroes of the Storm, which was pretty cool, I guess. And then 2 teams of Awesomenauts players came up. Slow Wolf was there.
Oh wow!
And,
Slow came to NL.
Slow Wolf came here, and Richard, who was also a prominent Awesomenauts player at the time, they casted or commentated the match. And a lot of the audience was new to Awesomenauts, or not that they may have heard of it, but anyway, for a lot of them, it was the first time they saw Awesomenauts. And whereas the reactions to what happens in the Heroes of the Storm match were all kind of mellow, and everybody was... But the Awesomenauts match, after the first 5 minutes or so, got really heated. and people really got into it. And then, like a couple minutes before it looked like one of the teams was gonna win, but they were fairly tied. And near the end, there was a dramatic party wipe through some excellent skill play, which you only can really get in Awesomenauts. And everybody in the room was gasping to see that, and then the team won right after that team wipe, and I think that was really, really exciting to see. And the other one was really simple. My partner is my wife's from America, and she, at the time that I met her, the office she worked on, she had colleagues that played Awesomenauts,
Oh wow.
and that's the first time I met real life people who know people who play Awesomenauts, and that was crazy to me.
Yeah, that's always been ridiculous. I played tennis, and I've played tennis against guys that played Awesomenauts.
Yeah, and they didn't know you from
And they didn't
Awesomenauts.
know me.
No.
Like, hey, did you make that game? What? Was it made in the Netherlands? Whoa.
Yeah, that was,
That
really
was, yeah.
That's amazing.
But it's
stuff.
logical. I mean, we've seen that the game
cool. Yeah.
sold to people.
Yes.
So
Yes.
people
You
must
can see
be
the
playing
stats
it.
in Steam.
But
we
you
know-
never really see it.
At conventions, I mean, you meet gamers, and they, they've played Awesomenauts. They know Awesomenauts because it's kind of the scene, but kind of out in the wild, it's already semi-rare to meet someone who is into video games, I guess. You don't really, or you don't really talk about it necessarily. And then someone who also plays your game, that's crazy cool.
Yeah, and then also being able to work on it and
The tournament scene, I really loved that
yeah,
at the time.
yeah,
There's
That
lots
was,
of good nostalgic memories.
Yeah.
like a lot because it's been
Well, chat, this could
9
be
years.
it could be a very long time until you see these two on streams again. So let's do a hey guys emote, which is just a person waving.
Oh,
Just throwing some Bible thumps in there if you want
Oh,
as well,
man.
chat.
it was super fun.
I'm
And
sure.
I mean, the game is still up, or you can still play it. I still do.
Yeah, there's no plan in actually shutting down Galactron.
No.
It's
No.
just, and I like the wavy at you and Bible thumbs. Oh.
It's just us focusing on our next big thing.
Which will be announced soon. TM.
Yes,
Yes,
It's-
we're super excited.
It's not as soon TM as Half-Life 3, but it's soon TM.
It's sooner than Half-Life 3.
Yes. I mean,
when
knows?
We announced
Who
it-
knows? Who knows?
Valve could
Maybe-
just throw a curveball
Yoink.
tomorrow and be
Yeah.
like, Half-Life 3 coming out.
I saw
yesterday.
I saw your stream, and now we gotta announce it.
Yeah, they called us out.
yeah.
Time to make a diss track.
Well,
Anyway, chat.
yeah.
We're gonna say goodbye to Jasper and Ollie, and then welcome
Thanks, guys.
someone you've literally not seen in years on stream. So get out.
Does he still have it, though? Does he still have it?
He always has it.
He always has it. Still got it.
Right. Here we go. Chat, any guesses? Too late because he's here.
Does he have a beard?
It's Tim! It's Ronimo Tim!
He grew a beard.
What up, you guys?
The best artist in this room and probably at Ronimo, but definitely in this room right now.
Well, Ollie
The
is still in
best
the room. I mean,
office
come on.
on camera right now.
Okay, yeah.
That's
okay,
100% certain.
I'll take that one.
Yeah.
I make spreadsheets now, Tim.
Oh, Ollie makes spreadsheets
But
now,
they're
I
beautiful.
guess. Yeah.
They're beautiful.
But they're
They're
beautiful, so
beautiful.
I can compete with Ollie's
Which
spreadsheets.
is,
I'm sorry.
I meant to say, which is actual art.
So you mean I do actual art as well?
I've seen your memes, Neil. That's art.
Oh,
That is art.
Thank you. You might get to see them too, chat. Maybe I'll post them on Twitter. Maybe we'll tell you the story if you're good, chat. Anyway, we're gonna get to the next section where we're gonna see some never seen before art. And wait, I need to launch Epic Pen. Epic Pen launch, please.
It's been a while, man. That I normally always sat in your chair where you're sitting right now
Oof.
because I used to host the Streamy Show, like back in the day, and I was in that chair, and I was like, "Hey guys, welcome to the Streamy Show."
Is it labeled my chair?
Oh, it's your chair now. You're sitting in it.
Damn.
You've claimed it, Neil. It's rightfully yours now.
Yeah, I peed on it to mark my territory.
Oh god.
You know,
No,
Chad,
I don't even want it back anymore.
these long
yeah.
streams, they get tough on your bladder. So we're gonna move on to the next section of the final streamy show, which is some epic dank concept art. Such woe. So I'm gonna hand this over to Tim.
Oh, I'm getting.
Yeah, I
Okay,
didn't
so-
have time to install an actual pad. Because-
So it's just the keyboard
Yeah,
works for...
there's no animation. There's no like PowerPoint animation stuff. So it
This
just.
is a disappointment.
Sorry, I'm sorry. We started 15 minutes late, and I was like, "God, hurry up."
Get it.
Okay, so this is actually Ralph's. The reason why we started super late was because this is actually not Ralph. This is Jost's old PC.
Oh.
So it has not great functional software on it. So I actually couldn't play. So the PowerPoint for the trivia
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't, because it's super important to have the animation load one at a time. Because
Yeah, you can't show all the hints
Yeah,
at the
right,
same
exactly.
time because it ruins the whole trivia. Yeah.
And also, I made Nauts background for the PowerPoint because can't make something with just a blank white background. Am I right?
I guess.
And Jost only had LibreOffice on the old PC that he had, so the whole background just became way too dark and not opaque at all. So you couldn't read any of the writing. I was like, panic. But we figured it out. But now
It works. It works. We're here. We've
Tim's
got-
gonna talk you through.
Yeah, unless... Does it work?
Wait, why did it? Hello. There we
There
go.
we go.
That's the first one.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean... You asked me to talk about some art stuff on the final stream, and I
Yes.
thought it was kind of poetic since that's what the whole stream started as. I mean, I was going through these old files to see what can I show you guys on the final stream and stuff, and I actually saw some of the first like announcements for Facebook posts, pictures like, oh, there's gonna be a stream on this and this date,
Right.
and it's like, and it was 2015 or something.
Oh,
like that long ago
that's
that we-
4 years ago.
That we actually did stream, so that's pretty funny. But so I thought I'd start out with some. I mean, there's an art book out, right?
Right,
There's a lot
yeah.
of stuff in it.
that I post on Twitter and Facebook some of the time.
Yeah, you post some stuff, and I mean, probably got a lot of loyal viewers who backed Kickstarter, and we've got the digital art book out there.
Any Starstormers in chat? Hey.
Hey. Yeah, and there's a lot of this kind of concept art in there, but it's all from like the base skins.
Right.
You know, like from the splash screen for, I don't know, Chucho or Froggy G or whoever, and then there's these concept sketches for what were possible poses.
So these are some never seen before stuff.
Yeah, these are for the skins, and you don't see those aren't in the art book.
No.
So I thought I'd show a few of them. This is for the pirate skin which you're raffling today.
Yeah, which is raffling, not the next raffle because
It's
the next
coming up
raffle-
somewhere.
It's coming
Somewhere
up
today. This one's coming up. I actually did the splash art for this one. So, and this is what you get when you concept some stuff.
Yeah, there's some really cool stuff that you'll want to see, chat.
So I also did the one for the Leon skin, which is not an ultimate skin. So I guess it's not coming up today, but I thought it was pretty cool as well. I mean, this is got my favorite kind of work to do, just sketching out some poses for characters. Yeah, and once I have to do all the colors and make the lines all fancy and stuff, that's when I get bored. But this is the part that's most fun, just doodling away. That's just funny.
Yeah, because like I remember when Heis was doing some concept for something to do with our new IP,
Mm-hmm.
and then we were just telling him to add the dumbest things in there, but like add a new Vodafone billboard in the background. add a Taco Bell song on this character, and then he was just there doodling. And I was like, this is never gonna make it into the actual game, but this is hilarious.
Yeah, it's just fun to do. So, and then this is for the Dizzy one, the Kunoichi Dizzy, and the final result of this one is actually, I think, one of the things in Awesomenauts that I'm most proud of, even though I made so many characters. I mean, if people don't know what I make, if you're playing a character in Awesomenauts, I probably made it visually. So I did the animations and the character art for that and stuff. Not necessarily the concept, but I did the animations. And aside from that, I did some of these like splash screen images. And this one is probably the one that I'm the most proud of the end result still.
Why is it your proudest work?
I mean, the whole pose, the colors, the lines. There's the watery ball that she's like perched on top of. It all came together. Like it's rare that you think of something, that you envision what it should become, and then.
Chat saying those curves though, and these
funny story.
Them lines are smooth.
I started at Ronimo during an internship in 2009. Like, literally 10 years ago.
That's real OG. Damn.
I mean, the September 1st, 2009 is when I started my internship, if I remember correctly.
Wow.
The reason I got the job back then is because the way I draw is very curvy. Like, if you look at the drawings, they're pretty. There's like lines going through them, and it's like there's a motion going in there. That's the reason I got hired, and that's when they said to me, we think you can also do animation. I never animated before I started my internship. And they said, we think you can do animation just based on how you draw. And
wow.
So Ronimo actually got me animating, and now I'm actually a character animator. That's just my job right now.
That's awesome.
So
that's some deep Ronnie lore right there.
Hey.
But speaking of deep Ronnie lore, I don't know where I'm going with the segue. That's coming up, but what's happening right now is the winners of the raffle round for Jotun Skodia.
Oh, so now we just made it a sneak
peek, exactly. The winners are Toaster Joost, not the actual Joost, but a Joost who is a toaster.
Hashtag disappointment.
Yeah, Joost is trying to rig things. Jaw RXU, Roxa72, Rare Earth, and the Harry Tuttle. You guys are winners of Jotun Skodia. Toaster Joost wins RoboScoop, and Jaw RXU wins Swords and Swords to Shromageddon. Raffles for next round will be ESC Rocco, which are...
Oh, dang.
Which are 8 minutes? 9 minutes. And then I'll store for like 5 minutes after the timer runs out. So, right, Tim, next
up. Okay, so we're going to talk about... Now we talked about like the splash screens and the concept art for that. So now we're going to get into stuff that people probably have asked to see. And I've made a small selection of skins that never made it into Awesomenauts. Because you can imagine... I mean, the characters have a lot of skins, right?
Right.
But there have been, like...
There have been even more ideas.
Yeah, it's an insurmountable amount of ideas for skins have been made.
That's a word, chat. That's a word. Insurmountable. That's not in my vocabulary.
So I picked a few of my favorites that never made it, and there was a sentry question in the trivia just now, right?
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, you can be a telephone booth, and I actually remember, this is just a little side story. There was actually concept art for him to turn into a phone booth, but it didn't make it into the game as well. I think that's in the art book as well, but I'm not sure. His teleport... he turns into a coffee table now when he teleports because he gets really small. Yeah. But the first concept was for him to turn into an actual phone booth and then just teleport away.
That would be so... And you can have the red one as the traditional one and the blue one as the reference. Oh, that would have been
It all would have worked out, but no, it would have been too clunky. It would have been huge. Like, his hitbox would have changed and that kind of stuff. So this is one of the Sentry skin concepts that I really like. It's like undercover Sentry. I really like his, like, the fake mustache and nose that he put on his face.
Aww.
The briefcase is the gun, and he actually has shoes in his in his dreads.
That's so good. Just
I'm a
hold-
real person.
he thinks he's people.
I mean, his backstory was like that he can turn into anything, so he can go undercover and spy on
Right,
people.
yeah.
Like, so yeah, he goes undercover among the office folk to spy on them. I am an actual human. Oh, I actually did the voice for Sentry as well, by the way.
Oh yeah.
So next up, we have 2 Nibs skins that didn't make it. The right one's pretty simple, but I always loved it, and every time it was like, oh, we gotta make a new Nib skin. I want to make the Aviator one, just because I think it's cute. So, and the other one is Nibs dressed as Gnaw. It's Gnawception.
That's so good. I was like trying to figure out what the left one is. I was like, okay, there's like a star, and it's no.
It's
now
no.
I see it. Yeah.
She also has like the little nibblers which are on its back. She has them taped to her wings.
Oh, the aviators. Chat's some Rare Earth is saying the aviator on the nib skin is so cool.
Yes,
Oh
and-
man, imagine nibs wearing the little aviators. It's
And
cuteness
I mean,
overload.
I think. Oh yeah, there. Okay, the next one. Is
This is my favorite by far. I didn't get the reference,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I love this one.
I mean, Neil thought it was Deadlift.
Yeah,
at
yeah,
first,
just like
and
that.
I was like, yeah, that works as well. I mean, if you put some tools in his
Right.
little tabard belt thing, it actually works.
With the checkered shirt.
The
as
checkered
well.
shirt and the big glasses,
Like
but
in
it's
the wood
actually
shop.
it's actually copyright. It's Hacker Man from the movie Kung Fury.
Ah.
So that's why he has the like the power glove, the Nintendo power glove on.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's Hacker Man Deadlift. I mean, Maarten, who is one of our coders, and me were so passionate about this one. We've been advocating for it every time. This is the only one of the very few skin concepts that I actually colored in as well, just to make it like
Just to
see
push
see
it
how much
through.
fun it is. But it didn't work,
This skin's
sadly.
amazing.
They
This skin
went-
would have been amazing.
They went for the barbarian, like the cone.
Also a
one.
good one, but this one's a lot more memey.
Yeah, yeah.
That-
This one's.
that-
I mean, it's often the next sheet I'm going to. It's a big collection of skins, and then you can see what. I mean, I always make a lot of funny ones, like ones I think that are funny or just a bit different, but that often doesn't. I mean, this is very businessy. It doesn't sell.
Right. But like,
But-
Barbarian Deadlift is like the edgelord skin.
Yeah, it's an
Well,
edgelord skin.
While this Dadlift or Hackerman Deadlift
Exactly.
would have been the
When
meme lord skin.
When a character gets multiple skins, that's when the fun ones get in. Like the first one
Right.
is I think for instance Nibs gets the He-Man one, which is cool and a
Yeah,
bit funny,
yeah.
and then you get the Unicorn one, which is just plain stupid.
Or like when you look at one of the real OGs like Lone Star.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty positive that the only reason, Clunk.
Yeah.
The only reason Expendable Clunk made it in was because Ollie's a huge fan of Jason Statham.
Yeah, that's
And
probably
and
true.
the
That's very true.
Expendables, and I always like must have that. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but we used to have like a mood wall of behind where the artists used to sit, and before that wall was filled with like really cool concept art for our new IP, and then in the middle of that wall is a huge picture of Jason Statham holding on to the plane he was holding on in Expendables or Expendables 2.
Yeah.
And that's just plastered in the middle of that
It's the one
wall.
where he's popping out of the front of the plane
Yeah,
and shooting at the ground with a
yeah,
gun.
yeah.
It's
It's that one, chat. And then that's like Ollie exists.
There's a few
so this
people
is
who
the
visited
thing.
the office that actually saw that picture and they were like, "What is that
What-
doing there?"
what- yeah.
It's not even framed well. It's just
It's just printed off an A4 of Jason Statham that you found on Google Images.
yeah.
Not framed or anything, and then just pinned to the wall.
Yeah.
Well, everything else is like printed off on nice, like cardboardy paper, and glossy and shiny, and then you just go bam, Jason Statham right in the middle.
Yeah, he's gone now. F's in chat.
Crabs
So-
and Fs. But yeah, next
next
slide.
lead. Oh, next slide. Okay, so this is a big one.
I think if you control scroll, you can zoom in without destroying the PowerPoint.
Okay, so I think that I'll try. No.
Oh!
Oh, there it is. Can I
Can you
pan?
dragon?
Oh,
we did it, chat.
We did it, chat. So okay, so the top, which are obvious different lines. Those are the first 5, and I think this one with the X beneath is what turned into Wraith Lord Scoop.
Right.
These are kind of fun. Ghostbusters is cool, but it didn't really get good until I made a second batch of skin concept, and that's where the JRPG one came from, which started out as
Scoop McCloud.
Scoop McCloud.
Someone said in chat, actual robot Scoop.
Yeah, so there was a meme that Robo Scoop was Robo Scoop. That's why this skin. That's why I made this one. There's an NFL one. There's just some good. I mean, Ice Cream Man because he's ice cream. Himself.
The hammer's a giant Scoop.
Yeah, it's
of
a giant
course.
skin.
That's so good.
I'm a huge NFL fan myself, so I had to make an NFL skin where he hits with a third down marker. Well, this is for
Swords and
Soldiers, obviously. This one, sometimes you get this idea that it's fun, but you don't know how to finish it. And the count one is a great example because like the collar, it's fun, and then the teeth and the stuff. But what should he hit with? And it just a random cane with a little bat on top. It's just that's where it fizzles. That's where the idea fizzles, you know. And I also like the bro one a lot. It's also because you can change his mouth to make him. He's like. Have you seen the movie? Like he's like one of those guys from Greece.
Yeah, like Greece. I was gonna say like Glee.
Yeah. And the caveman one's just a bit generic, just like the Rockstar one. It's just sometimes the idea comes from what can he hit with,
right?
Like maybe a guitar or I don't know, like a giant paddle or that kind of stuff. Or sometimes it's like the outfit itself, like with the count. So yeah, this is Scoop, a collection of Scoop skins. It's fun because the top 5 is like I had a hard time coming up with ideas for him, and then I went back. I think it was a few years later, and then they just started going, and then you get all these. Yeah, and Chad helped with Robo Scoop. So yeah.
Chad, what's your favorite?
What's your
favorite out of these? What's your favorite, Tim?
From the one, I always liked Scoop McCloud, and I'm glad the JRPG one made it, which is like a combination of all kinds of JRPG stuff. But aside from those, I think Bro. I wish the Bro one made it.
Bro Scoop, yeah.
Just because it's really silly, and I think the Berserker one would have made a fantastic promotional skin. But the one that didn't make it is the Helgo Scoop.
Helgo Scoop, yeah.
Yeah, it's fun as well.
We did quite a few crossover concept arts, and not. For Swords and Soldiers, and not just Scoop skins, but also we did Ulip with
there were a lot of ideas.
Not dinosaurs, but like the little Jins as his
raptors.
Yeah. So what's chat saying?
Chat, I see.
All of them. Robot Scoop, Bro for sure. Ice Cream.
The Ice Cream Man.
Neat. Samurai, Rockstar as well. Yeah.
It's a lot of different opinions, so it's always hard to pick one. So often you go with, what's proven to be successful and what do we think is actually cool to make, and it's a bit of a combination of both.
What would actually be super amazing, like in hindsight, of course, if we had like different Nauts skins of different sports. So like we could have like a MLB Scoop skin with the baseball bat, and then have like a NFL deadlift skin.
Yeah, and you can't. I've made so many attempts to get a sports skin through. It never worked. There's deadlift also has an NFL concept for one, and an MLB one. He also has both of them. I made both of them, and then of course they got shot down.
Oh, that would be so good. And we could imagine a Snork Space Jam monster basketball skin.
That would have been amazing.
That would have been so good.
Yeah.
And the balls are, of course, basketballs.
Yeah. It writes itself.
Yeah. And his teleportation could be him taking the shot. That's so good.
Yeah, that's also a lot of. This is what I like about the JRPG one as well, like the unique teleportation.
Yeah.
Are we giving that one away as well? That's an ultimate one, right?
The Fantasy Scoop skin?
Yeah.
I don't think so. No, that
okay.
is not in here.
I can't remember if it's Ultimate as well. Maybe it isn't, but I remember making the teleportation animation. That was pretty fun with the selection, like true Final Fantasy menu style. That was a lot of fun.
And speaking of skins that are making it in here, we have
Is it Raffle type?
winners for the next round, who will be winning ESC Rocco. The winners are Positvor, Royo Bytes, or Rovo Bytes. I don't know if that's a Y or a V. Love _ 58, Christian 0345, and Soinors. Winner for Robo Scoop is Positvor, and winner for Swords and Soldiers to Armageddon is Rovo Bytes. Congrats!
Congrats, guys!
Oh, they didn't probably see the Berserker one because the raffle's in the way.
Yeah, but we zoomed in on it.
We zoomed in. Okay. We did a good for chat.
I mean, it's right over Nya, and the colored Scoop McCloud one. I guess we can call it a tribute to Final Fantasy VII Remake coming up.
Oh yeah, that's a thing that's happening.
That's a thing that's happening. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, shall we head to the final category? Maybe if I click, it just goes to the next one. Does it work?
Oh, I think maybe we have to zoom out to normal presentation size.
There we go.
We did it.
Okay, last category is just random. It's just random illustrations I did for Awesomenauts. We had a thing called Free for All Friday for a while where we could just do our own thing, and if we had ideas of stuff we wanted to do for Awesomenauts, we could do them. And I opted to just doodle things for it, and the stuff in this last section is kind of that, and sometimes actually turned into something because I guess a lot of people recognize these from the avatars in game. One of them isn't in there. I think it's Scoop, or is it?
I'm not sure.
I think one of them never made it because I just doodled these and Gijs colored them, and they ended up in the game. I really enjoyed doing these kinds of things. It's a totally different style than Awesomenauts actually is, so that's a lot of fun.
Vimos says that Chucho one is precious.
Yeah, it's a lot. I think it's one. The first one is actually the Froggy one. It's the first one I did, and then the Chucho one. I think the Chucho one is one of the best ones as well.
These would make amazing Funko Pops.
Yeah. I think or Nendroids. They would actually make great Nendroids.
Even better.
I see people saying Scoop and Chucho aren't in there, so I guess there's two new ones that you've never seen before. So
never seen before content. Yeah, that's what you get on Streamisho. Final one.
So next up, sometimes you just try to draw a cool picture of a knot you like. So, I mean, Froggy G, he's pretty badass.
Yeah, the hairdo as well, damn.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just general doodling, and oftentimes it goes nowhere, and it's just for your own amusement and to see how characters could look and maybe a bit of a different style. And sometimes it works out, like the chibi ones, and they actually end up in the game in some form or another. Is it a JoJo reference? No, it's not a JoJo. I've never seen that before. So
JoJo's a anime, right?
the JoJo's Bizarre. I mean, there's a lot of memes, right? JoJo memes. I know JoJo memes. And this one is maybe we can we do it? I guess Penny's head gets lost behind our actual faces.
Oh, I'll move the camera. I'll disable the camera for this.
What I really like about what people make a lot of fan art of Awesomenauts, and there's like a ton of it made, and there were a few users that really made a lot of fan art, and oftentimes what I really liked is people drawing stuff that seem like everyday activities.
Right.
Because we make these characters and you see them in the game, and it's all serious, and all the concept art you do is like, how do they shoot, how do they use their skills, it's all action. But we do write these backstories and they start to come alive, but we never actually do any art for that kind of stuff. So when you see this, the fan art and people just make these cool pieces of like the character sitting on a couch watching TV, that kind of stuff. It's so casual, but I really, really enjoy it, and that's my favorite kind of fan art because it's like it brings those characters more to life, like we've in a different way than we do. We make them come alive, and that's just a lot of fun. And that kind of inspired this one. It's just, I mean, Penny is famous for her scouting stuff, like, and she has the butterfly net upgrade and that kind of stuff, and so she's all about the butterfly catching. And there's like the two kids of the group, Ava and Nips, who is also a pretty innocent, can be a pretty innocent little doggy.
I remember reading in the art book that Nibs was modeled after, Nibs and Nor were both modeled after like happy little dogs.
Yeah, exactly. So and then that kind of inspired this one where they're running after a butterfly and Penny's just looking on like, look at him go. I'm so proud.
Yeah.
And it's just, I mean, it's a lot of fun to draw, and it's just a lot of fun, and like I said, it's inspired by the community. I mean.
And the butterfly could be like a tiny little Genji as well.
Yeah, it could be.
Flying away.
Maybe Genji could be in the background, shocked, like, oh,
like, no,
my family.
Not the younglings.
So and I have, so now I have one more piece of art to go, and this one is, it's
the crown jewels.
It's the crown jewel. It's the pièce de résistance.
Yeah, exactly.
Random artwork I've ever made of Awesomenauts. It's from probably one of the most. I think it's one of the most recognizable skins in the game.
Look away if you're under 16, chat.
Before we go here, I actually made the splash art for this one as well. I did the whole pose that you see in the splash art. I also did that one. So if you're faint of heart, no, it's not really that bad.
It's great.
So yeah, I mean,
this is great. This is amazing.
I mean, yeah, this is what I do at work.
dream job? Question mark.
So yeah, it's almost like it could be in a coloring book. I don't think it's a coloring book for children, but it could be in a coloring book. So if somebody feels
like they want to color this in,
yeah, go for it. Post it on the forums or tweet it to us. Neil will definitely pick it up and throw it and show it to the rest of the office. So yeah, I mean, I don't even know I made this. I guess because I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's 10/10. It's 10 out of 10.
This is actually like, did this skin come out? It's old. It's like a lot of years ago.
Possible pain.
It's also like 4 or 5 years ago or something, and this drawing is probably as old. It's probably as old as that. So
he's thick though.
I think I dug it up. I dug it up from the mothballs, and there it is. So I guess we should get this off the screen before we get PG-13.
Before Twitch staffs comes in and like, what's going on here?
What's going on here?
So I wanted to ask this question, because I had this thought. I mean, I had the thought like a few times, but Tim and I play Overwatch probably every other Thursday.
Yeah.
And I was thinking like not Overwatch, but like any concept art that you didn't make for any crossover video game skins or pop culture skins that you would have liked to make for any Naut. Because like earlier I was thinking it would be super cool to have like a Diva Jimmy crossover skin.
Yeah.
Because
that
it's
would
like
work, yeah.
Small girl in a big mech suit, and they have similar abilities as well with Diva's micro missiles. Because that would be like if we were ever to work with a AAA, which would never happen, like and not get copy strike.
That's a very important part because we almost got away with it. If it weren't for those meddling.
If it weren't for those YouTube bots copy striking us all the time. Like, chat, what would you like to see as a crossover skin? What about you?
It's a good question. I mean, there's been a lot that have actually. I mean, the whole scoop one with which was based on Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, came from one of those ideas. And sometimes they come along, but if I have to think back, and there were probably a ton of those ideas that I was like, oh, if we could make this, or oh, if we could make that, but I can't really get from the top of my head. It would be cool to do one for Overwatch though, because aside from it, I mean, we play it a lot, and that's a lot of fun. And also, they're both a bit science fiction, future kind of stuff. They actually work well together.
Yeah.
It's not a very jarring.
I was also thinking like a Neo Automata Cassini skin.
Oh yeah, that would work very
Because
well.
she's also
yeah.
like cyber,
Yeah.
kind of. Well, she has a VR headset, which is cyber enough.
It's cyber enough.
It's cyber enough.
Yeah. That, Genji.
A Genji skin. How would that even work? A Ninja Genji skin.
I mean, you can just slap his entire armor on Genji, and then you can make everything work, and you can make it resemble the actual character it's based on. But is it a good combination? That's
a Sans Chucho. Yes, yes, that's so good. And then
Sans Chucho.
We'd license the music as well. Every time he's on a killing spree, we're just like do. Who else? Sans Snork. I reckon Sans Chucho because of the eye. Lara Croft Chucho. Lara Croft Dizzy. Lara Croft Dizzy would...
That could work.
Shovel Knight Scoop.
Oh yeah, Shovel Knight
yeah.
Scoop is an actual good combination as well. Yeah, because you have to think of what is like the main feature of a character. And for Scoop, it's his big sword is one of his main features.
Yeah.
So he can, if you get like, that's why probably a Monster Hunter. Great score. Yeah, great sword using Hunter for Scoop would also work because they both have giant swords.
Great sword Scoop. Yes.
Yeah. Great sword Scoop. Fifth Fleet Scoop. Yeah.
Vimar says, is the Genji skin Genji dressed up as Genji or Genji dressed up as Genji dressed up as Genji? That's a
Galaxy Brain.
That's some Ralph Thonks.
Ralph Thonks.
Soldier McPay. That would work.
Yeah, that would work. That would work really well, actually. Yeah, that's a great combination.
So in your 10 years at Ronimo,
mm-hmm.
what do you think to do with Nauts? I mean, it's being mostly Nauts.
Yeah.
It's been Nauts a new IP.
Mm-hmm.
What's your standout memory? What are your standout memories?
I mean, there's a few, I guess. I just heard Jasper talking about like the whole the esports event, which was really cool. It was actually with Jasper. It was my first big convention. We went to Gamescom. It's already a few years ago. It was the first time we had this really awesome stand, and it was just the two of us and all the volunteers that decided to help out. It was so cool to be there and to see all these people play the game. I think that's something a lot of people who make games have in common. It's that moment when you see people playing your game and really enjoying it, and it clicks. And with Awesomenauts, it's a bit difficult because it's such a hard game to pick up and play.
Yeah.
I guess that's inherent to the whole genre of MOBAs. But that moment is just so cool to see, and it's that whole experience, like seeing people play those games, and then together with Jasper on those, because we went to PAX Prime, it was called. It's now called PAX West. We went to both those conventions, and we saw so many people, and it was such a great time. And that's one of my best memories. That was great. And then one that instantly pops to mind, because we're doing a stream right now. I actually remember one of the earlier streams that we did. We did a big announcement. I can't remember. I think it was like the announcement for the patch that had Penny in it. And Penny was still... Nobody knew about it because it was the Starstorm character that was not in the Kickstarter. It was like, oh, there's going to be extra characters. And we were like, oh yeah, the stream is coming up with a reveal for the new character. And we did the stream, and I think there was like 1,800 viewers.
What?
That was
That's
insane. Yeah, like Awesomenauts at peak popularity, and people were just craving to see what was coming up, and it was so cool, and people were so excited, and we were blown away by how many people were tuning into that stream just to watch. And it was downstairs when it was still the gaming room, and we had this clunky setup.
Oh
and
I remember that. I mean, I wasn't there for it, but I remember people telling me about it, and then like the super scuffed setup.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I mean, I can't really get more scuffed than we are now because we're filming off a Logitech webcam.
The whole thing's
With-
falling apart near
like,
the end.
A
But
TV broke today because why not? Yeah, it's that one there. It's the one behind. This is the one from the meeting room that we have here.
the whole thing's falling apart. But back then things were just shoddy at best. It was really, but people were watching, and it was a lot of fun to do. And it was so cool to see people so excited and so curious in what was coming next for Awesomenauts. And that was great. Yeah, that was fantastic.
But speaking of cool and exciting things, we have another round of raffles.
Oh snap!
Which I reset the time already, chat, so don't re-at me. But this round is for Scourge Captain McPain. The winners are Gleam the Fox, Sovijes, Tiger Kirby 215, F3TZI, and Eigenelf. Congrats on winning Scourge Captain McPain. Congrats to Gleam the Fox for winning RoboScoop, and Sovijes to winning Swords and Soldiers to Shromageddon. Next raffle will be 8-Bit Ulip.
Ooh,
And
nice.
on that note, we have our next guests here.
Yeah, I guess it's time for me to sign off.
Yes. Huge thank you to Tim in the chat.
It was fun. It was fun to be here again. By the way, it was. I mean, this last one, and I maybe.
You should join more often. Oh wait.
Oh wait, I should join more often. Oh, I really should be back more often. I'm getting off easy, guys.
But maybe Streamisho will return in future when
Maybe
we
Streamisho will return.
reveal more of new IP. And then maybe Tim will be back. Lots of maybes.
You never know.
Lots of ifs, lots of buts.
For now, I just want to also wish good luck to the next guests for the trivia, because the previous trivia, I'm glad I got to do the art segment and didn't have to do trivia, because that was triggering, Neil. That was really triggering.
You.
You did a good job.
That was one of my... The two things were... It's going to be difficult and it's going to be triggering. There's going to be lots of
I already feel for Koen. I already feel.
I'm like...
Because he was triggered and he wasn't even doing the trivia. So.
Were people in the office like, what?
Yep. That's about
That's
the PG-13 reaction. Yeah.
Achievement unlocked, let's just say. But thank you very much to Tim again.
Thank you guys
Thank
for
you
having me, and see you guys later.
Right.
Bye bye.
Let's get our final guests, trivia contestants, Q and Dennis.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
This is gonna be.
This is gonna be
Let's do this.
great.
Yeah.
How can we top this? How? How do we top Ted McPain?
It's hard. It is hard to top Ted McPain. You can top Ted McPain by making the most awesomest comeback team artists
Wait,
need.
comeback. We were ahead.
No,
Team Other was ahead.
How
Team
is that?
Others.
How, what happened? Ollie was like at a 500 lead or something.
Yeah,
I was like,
he
all right,
Ollie
this is fine. I
threw.
got this.
Ollie threw pretty hard.
God damn it!
Yeah,
Damn
yeah.
it, Ollie! Oh my God.
He just gave a bunch of bad answers.
Also, you guys look away. The two of you need to look away now.
Nigel.
Keep looking away, Dennis. You're not looking away.
I'm not looking.
How do you? Is it
Dennis,
inside?
what is your favorite memory of the Awesomenauts trivia
No,
contest?
okay, Dennis. Keep looking away. Keep looking away.
My favorite memory of the Awesomenauts trivia contest, like the one on Kahoot,
No, the one that
No, I mean
literally
this
just
one.
the one
happened.
before. Oof.
I think it was making a Skull Chopper Chucho bike, which has nothing to do with trivia contests, but it was pretty great. With
Yeah.
straws. Neil coming
I
into the
won.
office.
I
Neil
won
coming
that,
in-
and
oh
you
my
two
God.
rigged the shit out of it.
You coming into the
Nah,
office
nah.
with like a box of straws and be like,
Yeah.
And
alright
cotton
kids,
buds.
alright kids, this is what we're gonna do right now. I was like, alright, really? Is this really what we're gonna do? And then, yeah.
That was the Halloween special,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
That was
And
good
then-
times.
Yeah, it was-
Kuhn dressed up as the Skull Trooper from Fortnite.
Shut up. Shut Shut up. I don't want to talk about it.
We love Fortnite,
Wow,
right,
I'm
chat?
like see-through. This is great. Look at how white I am. I'm so white
wow.
that I like.
It's fine.
Cancel.
Everyone's everyone's white in this because of the quality camera we
Oh, it's
have.
because of the wrong lights too.
No, these are the right lights. If we used the actual correct lights,
Oh, then it
we
goes
become
worse.
like, we all literally become burnt caramel.
Oh, fucking great.
I'm not
Okay.
exaggerating.
No, yeah, that's fine. All right.
I know
cool.
you two want to
Yeah.
force science it so hard right now.
No,
but
I
kinda
don't.
do.
I don't. I
Alright.
want to
we
win.
will do it at the end of stream.
I just want to win, Neil, and I want to scream.
Okay.
At you because everything you're
Trivia is
Trivia.
happening right now.
Let us go.
Right.
Yeah, let's go.
Just to recuperate's the wrong one. Recap.
Recap.
Team artists have 700 points. Team others, team the rest, have 1,300 points. Each correct answer is worth 200 points,
Right.
and each wrong answer is minus 100 points.
Right.
What are your buzzer sounds?
I'm just gonna be really loud. It's done. I'm just gonna be really loud.
What about you,
I'm
Dennis?
joining the Jasper.
No, you're on team Ollie. You're
no,
team
I know,
artist.
but it was Jasper's buzzer. I stole it.
Oh yeah, Jasper's
I
really
know.
loud with his buzzer.
I'm gonna go Fuwu.
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 Any Fuwus in chat?
No.
Right, first clue.
Okay.
Has found true love.
Raylan.
That is correct.
Bam, bam. Time
Team
to win.
artist
Let's go.
closing the gap.
Let's go.
All
It's
right.
Cuddles.
Yeah,
It is
yeah, no,
Cuddles.
I know, but
He knows.
man, the speed.
I'm
Dennis,
here
you
to
gotta
win.
step up. Dressed for black tie events. Of
Oh, yeah,
course,
Ravishing
Ravishing.
Yeah.
FaZe Clan.
What?
Because them 360 no scope.
What?
Oh, Jesus.
One shot, one kill. It's Raylan.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful PowerPoint. All
Next.
right.
Didn't see that coming.
Can't be Leon because we already had Leon. I want another. Next hint.
Next
Yeah,
week.
okay.
Yeah.
Coggers.
Oh my god. Froggy G.
That is incorrect.
God damn it.
That's minus 100 points.
No, don't do that.
You're
Neil.
only 5.
Neil, I'll buy you dinner. Just kidding. Just it's fine.
Next
Look,
one. Well,
Next
does chat
one.
say anything? It's Clunk. Someone's just been saying it's Clunk on everyone. Always be on the
It can't
lookout
be
for
Clunk.
nibs.
There's no repeats, right?
There's maybe there might be.
Oh god damn it. I'm not guessing again. I just won 200 points.
Wait, Nibs and Gnaw is a thing, but I don't.
You can wait for. You can do
Next
one
one.
more.
One
Yeah,
more.
next one.
A very electric note.
Electric Knot.
I have no clue.
What do you mean? You
I'm
have
too
no
dumb. I'm too
clue.
dumb. Look, let's go.
Alright, I'm a Fuwu Max Focus.
Okay. Can I go one more?
You can go on more, but you can't get it. Dennis loses 100 points
Alright,
as well.
because it's Ulip.
I'm gonna take 100 points from you for saying
Why?
it's Ulip.
Why?
Because it's Scree.
Why is it Scree?
Because you.
Oh, because of it's the saw blade is like.
I
a
saw
cog
that
thing.
coming.
No.
Coggers. Skeletor and
How is
He-Man
look,
nibs.
No, no.
He
How is
literally
a
has
cog-
electric.
A cog is not the same as a saw blade.
Coggers is the emote.
It's a spinning frog.
No, it's not.
Neil,
It's Scree!
it's
Oh my
literally a
god,
spinning
it's Scree! No one's triggered.
It's literally a spinning frog.
Question marks everywhere. Next trivia. This makes perfect sense. Don't question it.
Alright.
Alright.
Not concerned about carbs. Hmm.
I mean, plenty of. Yeah, I'm not gonna. It's fine. I'm just
Next-
gonna let Dennis
next,
get it
yeah.
wrong.
Raw XD.
Fuwu Nibs.
Dennis is correct.
There we go.
It is
Because
Nibs.
the candy, right?
A mythical
yeah.
creature. Because a unicorn. Has a sweet tooth.
Because the
It is Nibs. Team Rest
Wait, what's the
has-
difference exactly?
What?
between Team Rest and
Yeah,
Team Artists.
obviously.
Because
How
you-
many? How much? How
Oh, the
500?
700 now.
Jesus,
I mean, that's
that's 4 questions.
yeah. But and if Dennis
Or
gets
Dennis
things
is getting
wrong,
everything
yeah.
wrong. How many questions are there?
15 more. No, 13, 14.
Uh,
Around 13.
Oh,
14.
I can go.
Yeah,
It's
this is
negatives.
it's
Oh, that's
it's the
easy.
comeback. Comeback. Dennis can also go
Negative
into
points.
negatives. Maybe. I
I
don't know how many
mean-
questions. Next one. Heavy metal.
Yeah, so many. Next. Do you want to do it?
One more.
It's Doctor to you.
Doctor?
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
Friends with SpongeBob.
Patrick Star.
Yes.
Kuhn's just planting seeds in Dennis's head. Kuhn's metagaming
I just want him
here.
to get it wrong so I can gain in on this.
Right.
I have no clue.
Last one.
No.
Enemies are anchored.
Wiggins.
It is Swiggins!
Octo. Squidward's.
He's not even friends.
Hey, I don't watch SpongeBob.
SpongeBob thinks that Squidward is his friend.
Yeah, but this
I'm
is the other
pretty
way
sure
around.
that. Yeah, but oh no. Yeah, but Neil's not a native speaker, so he got it wrong.
Facts on stream. Right, after this one, we will raffle and have a brief break
It's because of the skin.
to unleash the
Obviously,
triggering.
yeah.
It's the. Are you on the wiki on your phone, Kuhn?
No, dude, I'm on chat.
Oh, you're
I
on
can't read
chat.
chat from
Okay.
this distance, so
Okay,
I need to
okay.
get a. I have a phone which tells me what's up.
Similar to Keemstar, the
no.
YouTube person.
I don't know, GameStar, man.
Next. We're
It's a
too
meme
dumb.
I refer to a lot.
I
Let's
know.
just say. A bit of a clown.
Snork.
Kuhn is correct. The comeback is on. 300 points.
I wouldn't know like
Keemstar,
Keemstar though.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
no clue. It's just
I mean,
there's
the
only
clown
one
is
clown
obvious,
skin.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Because he's fast as fuck, boy.
You can say that. This is a PG stream.
You've sworn so many times. As soon as Tim left, I was like, it's time to chuck out the F-bombs.
I mean,
Good with
guess.
balls.
Yeah, I guess.
Speedy snail.
Is he
That's
fast,
not.
though?
He's fast in law, no, but not fast in
I was gonna
RL.
say, yeah.
In Nauts RL, he's not fast.
He's not
No.
fast
Right.
at all.
No,
We shall
he's
now
pretty slow.
raffle. So tell me how this trivia isn't triggering. What's been the most triggering one for you guys?
Oh god. Max Focus maybe.
This is lit, fam. How could you be mad about this is lit, fam?
The AC/DC one was also just absolutely.
TNT Dynamite.
Yeah,
It's
me
obviously
throwing,
long.
throwing
Yeah,
my
no.
computer
No,
out
no,
the window.
no, no.
Levels of terrible. Like holy shit. That was
That's bad.
absolute bad. Yeah. Yeah. No.
By bad, I assume you mean great.
Yeah.
I mean,
obviously.
There's no highlights here. It's
There,
all terrible.
there is highlights. The highlights is that Team Art's gonna win. That's the highlight.
Well, Team Art's 300 points behind.
Yeah, I know.
So
but
it-
like on 14, I can still get into negatives, so that's good, I guess.
The
If I
script
can't-
writers are in the works for the Team Art comeback.
I mean,
Come on, do it for Team Rest,
It's-
Dennis.
a lot of these are pretty five-head. Like you need to.
You need to
you
be
need
900.
to channel your inner Neil. This is
Exactly.
me getting a weird clue and then having to figure out how would Neil.
This,
How would Neil handle
the same
this?
as like the last round of Mysterium.
Mysterium.
this is Mysterium all over again.
And I got
We need
everything wrong
guns.
except for the very last one.
Oh,
No, Dennis got everything right, but he was just trolling everyone
You
with
might
his
wanna-
five-head
no.
theories.
You might want to explain what Mysterium is, though. It's a
It-
board game where one person gives other people pictures, and they have to guess, basically interpret what he gives them, in order to figure out what he's thinking.
And the person
Yeah.
giving pictures can't say anything.
Yes, and it's terrible.
Okay, winners for 8-bit ULIP
Winners.
are Kommissar _ Das Soundmaschine, Kaitsuka, Will CZYM, Potato 6,
So many old
and Monkey Noob.
people. Yeah,
um,
Noeb,
the-
Super Kaijin,
So RoboScoop winner is
Master,
Kommissar Das Soundmaschine, and Swords and Soldiers 2 Armageddon is Kaitsuka. Right.
Right.
Next round of raffles will be Skull Chopper Chucho
Skull Chopper, Chucho.
in 9 minutes and a bit.
Alright.
Next round.
They're calling you out for using skin references.
I'm allowed.
Okay.
It's anything to do with the Nauts.
Admirable
Neil makes
Wolf,
the rules.
Admirable Wolf says, but remember, the guy mentioned skins aren't going to be mentioned in these quizzes.
No, skins aren't the answer.
Ah.
Skin references, of course,
There
can
we
be
go.
made.
Obviously.
Right, next
All right.
round.
Yes, let's
Cool.
go.
Electrifying.
We've had Scree. I'm not going to
Obviously,
go there.
Scree. Dennis is Scree. Scree.
You gonna buzz in, Dennis?
Scree.
Dennis,
No,
you
no,
gonna buzz
no,
in?
no.
Scree.
You gonna blow your lead,
Scree.
Dennis?
Scree.
I'm not going to blow my
Scree.
lead.
Scree. Look. Scree.
Jarring
Still
presence.
Scree. I don't understand.
No.
Are there electrical Pokemon in Awesomenauts? Do they electricity?
I don't know. It might
Is
be
it
like
a
a.
car?
Galaxy Brain.
Voltar.
It is Voltar. Volt.
Neil. Fine. Jarring presents.
Because he has a jar over
Thank you, Coos.
It's not. It's not. All right.
This is so bad. The worst part about this is if you win, it doesn't matter. If you're losing, if you get it wrong, it's just like, like you just die on the inside.
Yes.
I mean, you do that anyway.
What is under
Coon
those
said.
robes?
Who knows?
Voltar's
Right.
fault.
Drones.
Oh. Or just nothing. Just wind and air.
He spawns drones there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
So-
like he opens his robes.
Yeah.
to spawn
Team
them.
Art is now only 100 points behind.
All you have to do
Team
is get
Rest.
one wrong, and then we
It's
get
fine.
one
There's like-
right.
there's like
one
10 more questions.
each, right? Oh yeah, right. Fuck. Yeah. Sure. Shit.
You ain't from around here, ain't you?
Oh god damn it. Oh yeah.
It's,
Questions. Next.
yeah, it's probably a meme or something.
Ring ding ding
Froggy
ding.
G.
That is incorrect.
Incorrect.
Team Art loses 100 points. The
Look.
script writer's hard at work.
It's literally. It's literally
Ring ding
fuck.
ding ding dinger ring a
You
ding.
better get this right.
I don't get it, man. Next.
What pa 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 pow.
I said, Neil, stop. Neil,
Oh.
just-
Fool, Penny Fox.
Yes!
Wait,
It's
how?
funny.
What?
It's
What
what, does
does
the fox,
the fox
say?
say?
Oh, right.
Chat got it.
Right.
Chat actually got it.
Nice. I thought it was Crazy Frog. The first one?
yeah,
Or the
yeah,
second
no.
one?
I fucking want to die. Someone in chat. Thank you, chat. What the fuck?
many-
This is the reaction I'm looking for. What? Thank you, Ralph. And the last one, furry bait. Right. Next one. Right, I need to award Dennis points.
Yes, please. Otherwise,
300 points ahead.
I was about to say he only gets 200 points, right?
Yeah.
What is this?
Actual
No.
5 head.
Actual 5 head.
What has 5 heads?
Coon planting the
I'm not
seeds.
gonna go there.
Starred in a James Bond film.
I'm not smart enough for this. I already know I'm not smart enough for this. It's fine. Jealous.
No.
It's the man with the
Hashtag
hat.
fighting the good fight.
It's the man with the rocks.
Is it though?
No. No, I don't know. I
Get-
honestly don't.
Get
Is
your
this-
buzzers ready.
Alright.
Alright.
It's there we go.
It is Ix.
Oh, it was the rock.
How?
It is
How
now
is it
the
the
rock.
rock? Man?
How is he a 5 head?
Because he has a ability
Faceted
for like
head?
psionic something.
Oh, he's just really smart. Yeah. Okay.
And he starred in a Bond film because he's crystal diamonds or diamond crystals. And diamonds are forever. He's fighting a good fight because he's a social justice warrior. Pretty much.
Yeah,
Because
sure. He's
he-
trying to
yeah.
protect his planet from.
He's protecting the environment from
Yeah.
corporations. So he is fighting a good fight and sentient crystals, of course.
Fair enough.
It's
Sentient
Ix.
crystals, obviously the only one that. Either of us-
What do you
No, that's fine.
mean?
No. Yeah. It's so smart. Oh my god. Yes. Go on.
Has time traveled?
Fu Ulip.
Actually, I don't even know. Wait.
It's supposed to be Ulip. If it's not Ulip,
There
you're
are
wrong.
several Nauts who have time
Yeah,
traveled.
Yuri's time
Are
travel,
they
but you've already
27?
grabbed Yuri.
It's not Ulip.
It's
Oh,
not
nice.
Ulip.
Alright,
That's
then just
minus
take it
100.
away from
Coon.
us.
If you get this right,
No, I can also just not get it, right?
you can also not get it. But
Yeah,
if
that's
you get
also
this
wrong.
right, you will. No, that's not wrong.
Haha!
If you
I
can
could not
refuse to-
answer.
Actually, no. I'll force you to answer. You have to answer. It's a rule now. It was a rule all along.
Dang it! Dang it!
But
I
if you
love
get it
this
right,
part.
you overtake. Team Rest,
All right. He is forever would have been a better.
liked by Dinosaur.
Wait. What? Okay, next.
Yeah, no. It's a debate.
Obviously.
There's a great robot impression.
Next.
Rad girl.
Nani? I don't know.
You
Rat
have to
girl.
answer.
Okay. Coco?
It is Coco.
What? Wait.
Coco
Light by
McFly
Dinosaur?
time travels. Rexic.
Coco McFly.
Oh, Rexic! Oh, gee. Oh.
See, I was very specific.
Oh.
It's one
Oh,
dinosaur.
yes. Yes, you're right. Rexic's art contest. I totally forgot about that.
Right.
Team Art is now in the lead.
Bim, Ben.
100 points in the lead against Team
Tiger
Rest.
Kirby 21-5. Wait fucking what? This is literally Ulip. No, this is no.
This is
Kirby,
Neil's
this is what you call a
debating for
debate.
Ulip.
Yeah, I was about to
yeah.
say.
The title of this is literally "Don't Get Debated."
Yeah, I was about to say.
Next,
Alright.
trivia.
Next meme.
Shares the same values as Dominic Toretto.
What are values that Dominic Toretto
That's for
has?
you to think
Who's
of.
Dominic Toretto?
Yeah,
He's-
that's question number
He's
one.
Vin
yeah.
Diesel in Fast and Furious.
I don't. Okay, yeah, sure. Next.
I know the value now because I've seen these movies.
Category 6 on the Enhanced Fujita scale. It's,
Okay.
If you don't know what the Enhanced Fujita scale
It's
is,
a tremor skill, right?
for weather.
Oh, for weather. Okay, yeah. Ah, Fruggy.
That is correct.
Yes! Family first or something,
Oh,
Yeah,
right?
it's family
yeah,
first,
There we go.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Not,
sure.
not a reptile.
You're not
And
wrong.
he does the tornado
God,
thing.
Yeah.
And true OG of the rap game.
Right.
It is Froggy G. Team Art is
Picking
now
up where Ollie
with
left off.
300 point lead.
This is all 2-5 out for me, man.
Will Team Rest make a comeback?
If I hadn't known about Dominic Toretto, this would absolutely. If Neil hadn't said it's the Vin Diesel guy from Too Fast and Furious,
I still
would
didn't
not
know,
have
man.
idea. It's awful. Right.
Is a permanent part of Starstorm.
Okay.
Oh, Fuwu.
Whoa,
Sentry.
that's incorrect.
Inc-
Yeah, it would have been correct, but Sentry's already been in the answers, and I'm
Well,
pretty
yeah, but
sure
Neil
that
said-
even though Neil says there are repeats, I have like.
I'm
it,
not going
it
to
feels
confirm
like
or
a debate.
deny.
Would he debate the debates? though?
Yes. yes.
That
this
would
is-
be a
this
very
is
Neil thing to do.
Literally a Neil thing to do. To just be
Right.
like,
Right.
all right, go on.
Oh no. Fuck. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Epic Gamer.
Yes.
Yeah. I know.
Wait, you know?
Yeah.
You can call it out again. I'm cool with that.
Can I?
If Kun's cool
Yeah,
with it.
he's good. Wait,
If
and now
he's-
I want
if
all
he's
the hints
cool-
first. Give me all the hints first.
Yeah, but would that be a real victory? If
Yes.
you
Yes,
don't
because
let
I'm
Dennis
winning.
win?
No, it doesn't.
You're
matter.
winning by 300 points.
Yeah, I know.
What if Dennis calls it out correct? He doesn't lose points, but he only gains half the
No,
points.
I lost points for calling it out incorrectly the
Okay,
last time,
fine.
you jerk.
Party Animal.
I literally don't know.
Stars and Stripes.
It's Seventh Pain.
Oh, obviously because the pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job. Okay.
It is
Yeah,
10.
yeah, yeah,
Now
no.
Kun's in a 600
100
point lead.
Wait, no. How?
Because Dennis keeps getting them wrong.
But Dennis got. Oh wow.
And you keep getting them right.
Oh, that's me. True.
It is
that's not
Ted.
right away.
It is Ted.
Ted McPain, man.
Outstanding athlete.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can just skip the first two.
I love that
Right.
knowing expression on Neil's face as he says, "Outstanding athlete." Use your brain. Use it.
Never made it to League
Oh,
One.
it's Neil. No, wait.
That's correct. No.
I didn't buzz anyway. It's fine. Okay.
Arena Fight Champions.
Still don't know. I'm too dumb. Fuck.
Plural?
Oh, Scolder?
Incorrect.
Ah, shit.
Right.
Is this meant to be plural?
Yes.
Obviously.
Nap time.
Oh, Fuwu,
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy.
It is
Watch
Jimmy.
5,000, Jimmy.
The gap has narrowed to 300 points
Never made it to League One.
because they got swooped up by the Awesomenauts before they made it to the big leagues.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
it's
Yeah,
not
no,
so
that's
good.
fair.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
Five head. I
I can appreciate
All the heads.
All the heads.
Too far. Cause League
Counts
7
calories.
Counts calories.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Could be related to Swords and Soldiers characters.
Scolder.
That is
I'm
correct.
just gonna.
Dennis, I
just
expected
call
more
everything
from you.
I don't.
Scolder. He's fat. He's a Viking.
And his suit counts calories.
He's literally a space Viking in the lore, if I'm not mistaken.
Known for throwing.
Nice. Still not Neil.
Keep away from beans.
Still. Oh yeah. Did you know that Scolder used to have an actual fart sound when he jumped? We chose to take it out because it was too juvenile.
Right. Let's
Too juvenile for Ronimo. That's.
Yeah, I know,
That's a
right?
low bar, man.
For an office that's very keen on making very adult jokes. on Fridays, this was too juvenile. It's like, nope.
You're crediting
Our
us too
current
much.
kitchen is just
The
like the
best?
same level of.
Oh yeah, we should maybe tweet that at some point.
We will. Yeah, I was thinking about it, but
Yeah, we have
probably
a good-
next
it's-
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Hashtag Workplace Wednesdays.
Nice.
So, what's your least favorite one so far of the new batch?
The one where you bait Julep and it's actually Coco.
Yeah.
Dennis?
That's actually terrible.
I know. This is what the question
But
was.
it makes so much sense.
Yes, but it makes sense in the sense that it makes sense if you write them yourself and you know the answer. That it
Yeah,
makes sense.
if you know the answer, you can track all the other things back to the actual character. But like, until that point, it's just why?
I think the Froggy G one was really guessable. I think the Ted McPayne one was really guessable.
I'm gonna be.
There's a lot of them. I think if we had both read the wiki, you know.
Yeah, so that's
Just
the thing.
casually.
It's a lot of wiki knowledge, and it's a lot of just like meme pop culture things.
Yeah, and it's all stuffed into Neil's brain. This is basically what makes a Neil.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be completely honest here. I made this last Thursday.
That's good enough.
When I came into the office today to spell check and everything, I didn't know half of them.
Oh, that's
I was
good.
like,
oh, that's
who
really
are
good.
half of these? I need to look up the wiki. Because like I didn't get like so many of the references I made. I was like, what? And I had to rewrite a few of them.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Because like one of the ones I rewrote was Swiggins, because originally I didn't have friends with SpongeBob. I had friends with dishwashing utensil. And I was like, what does that
Wow.
even fucking mean?
Wait, what?
Because
The sponge.
is,
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. No, that's too far.
Yeah,
That's
I was like,
3 steps too deep.
You should give away some skins.
I will. And
Wait,
right
I
now,
have a question. Is
Oh.
this the last raffle?
no, we have 2 more rounds left.
Okay, cool.
So the winners for Skull Chopper Chucho are the Creeper
that's
with 3s instead of E's,
Nice.
who's also the
Congratulations.
Robo Scoop winner.
Nice.
Zamfar the Haunted, who's also the Swords and Soldiers 2 Armageddon winner, as well as Venizo, Velones, and Technocat, who win. All 5 of you win Skull Chopper Chucho. Next round will be the penultimate round, which where you will win Malicious Max.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
I will reset the timer. Then we will go. Then we will jump back into the
The
trivia.
new one. All right.
Alright.
Let's go. Make it good.
Next one, gut wrenching backstory.
Yeah, I really want to
Sure.
shout it.
Go for it.
Do you want to shout it?
No.
I'm going to shout it. All right, next.
Doesn't screw things up.
Ah, you.
It is Ulip.
Yes.
Yes.
Dennis,
I mean,
you gotta.
it's like it just you knew, right? We both knew. It's
I
like,
mean,
oh
okay,
yeah,
no.
it's Yula.
I d-
But
I-
it's also Neil.
Wait till
Probably
you see
didn't
the
make it
next
Eula.
two.
No, so I didn't. I mean, I don't know all the backstories all that well. So I was like, I don't know. Could
He has a wrench.
could be multiple things, but the
He has a wrench. That's why it's
That's-
Yula.
The next clue.
I mean, to screw things up. That's
absolute spanner.
God damn it.
And
The double down is just like, bam, let's go.
or is it a
Time
quadruple?
traveling? Nobody gives
Is
a
it a
shit.
quadruple down?
No, it's
What a
Oh my
tool.
god.
man.
Alright, good job.
I'm
Laugh,
ashamed
chat.
to say that I actually kind of like this one.
And it's Ulip! Yeah!
Hey.
Kuhn is now in a 700-point lead.
That's 3 questions.
Which-
That's where I was. That's where I was.
That's
the other way around.
Yeah, that's
Tables
what.
of charts.
That's.
Amen. All right, cool.
It's only gonna go downhill from here.
He's a gatherer, not a hunter.
Oh my god, no. Yes.
A member of the Killer Koalas.
Well, that narrows it down. Who are members of the Killer Koalas?
I actually don't know.
I don't know.
Ayla is a member of the Killer Koalas.
I know there's
I know
Ayla.
Ayla.
Ted
This
is a member of the
this
Killer Koalas.
person wields the
Really?
Doomblade.
Member of the Killer Koalas.
It's,
Scoop is
You
member of the
ready?
Killer Koalas.
is
Last one.
Roboscoop.
Pistachio is the best
Ah,
flavor.
Scoop.
It is Scoop.
He is Roboscoop.
Wraith
is
Lord
the-
Scoop
is
has the Doomblade.
Killer Koalas.
It is Wraith Lord Scoop. This
He's a gatherer?
the gelati are
Yes.
are gathering a gathering
Race.
who go to different planets to gather different flavors of ice.
Okay.
So what you're saying is that they're hunting down different flavors of ice.
Yes. Silent but deadly.
Oh no,
Silent?
it's a fart.
Has amazing Halloween costumes.
Still Coco. Okay.
Yeah.
Lucky number 7.
Oh, Max.
Incorrect.
What? You debated me, you little jerk.
I mean, it is channel number 7, right?
Correct. This is absolutely
Yeah,
correct.
yeah.
Yes.
Wild Ronnie Monkey is hurt by poison.
Oh no.
What?
I mean, could be not. Could be, what's her face? Katara? Could be... I'm not guessing anything. I'm down
Yeah,
because
no.
you have to guess. Who else
Yeah.
who else does poison damage? You knew this. Mostly poison damage.
I mean, like you
What's
said, like
Chat
there's
saying?
there's
Hey,
no,
like,
there's,
you know.
there's guitar.
Chat's all over the place. Coco.
Femar
Sentry
says
Katara.
that trap. It's Clunk.
It's Skoldia.
I'd say
Fuck.
I'd say Katara. I'd say Katara because I know it's Katara. It's Katara. It's Katara. Say Katara. Otherwise, I'm gonna say Katara. Gonna say Katara.
You gonna fool with this, Dennis?
I'm gonna let Kun do the thing.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Katara.
It
Because
is Katara.
Because
And Dennis
the
gets
skin-
300 points.
Katara's skin has like a it's like a masquerade
Yeah.
skin. So Halloween costumes, even though it's a Venetian carnival costume,
Yeah. it's not
therefore
Halloween.
not Halloween.
Also-
but that's okay.
But she probably has amazing Halloween costumes.
And the thing is, like all of the
And she
all
has
of the
a
skins,
ability
according to like in Ronimo lore, are like just costumes that the characters put on.
She's an assassin. She's silent.
But deadly.
She
yeah.
has a
Lucky number 7?
she has like a 7-star strike ability, something like that. And then she has poison.
Right.
Eh,
Why monkey?
because it's us.
I had to come up with something, that's
has.
like
It's
a Pokemon.
meme.
Yeah.
Could have put Pikachu in there,
Yeah.
but then we would have been
But
shut
then-
down by Nintendo. Pretty
Like-
much immediately.
like
the stream with
anyone-
100 concurrent viewers just gets like spam, bam. No.
Instantly
Amenada?
wrecked.
Yeah.
It is Kitara.
All right. Sure.
Loses his head under pressure. Coon's actually just looking at chat. Coon's like chat.
No, he's wikiing. I can see him wikiing.
Coon's wikiing chat. Coon,
I'm
I gotta
wikiing
take
really
away
fast.
600 points for wikiing.
Shit.
I'm JKing.
Okay.
Lost in the sauce.
There's a lot of losing.
Mm.
It's
It's like
almost
when I-
like it's a hint.
It's like when I play Awesomenauts.
That's
No,
only
2 out
because
of 3
your
ain't bad.
answers.
Not fond of
Right,
snails.
Fu.
Yes.
I know which one. Say it.
Say
Commander Rocket.
Yeah.
Correct!
Good job.
because he blew his head off.
Yeah.
He cooks. He does snail people things. He does things for snail people.
He doesn't
And
like them.
Former military leader, and then he joined Awesomenauts.
Yeah.
We 400 points apart.
Damn.
It's hotting up.
It's getting lit.
It's getting.
Light
Oh wait, that was it. Wait, was that it?
Hey, I
That
won.
was page 35. Yeah,
It's
that was
Rocket.
it. It's Rocket. Oh, I was gonna do a tiebreaker on the
Art
last
has
one.
won. Oh my god.
Oh damn
Oh,
it.
thank you. Thank
Right,
you.
Right, Neil,
Thank
we'll
you.
give you half a minute to come up with a new one,
Okay.
and we'll use that as a tiebreaker.
Okay, we'll use that as a tiebreaker
Alright.
worth 500
So I get
points.
sure. No, 600.
You only need 500 to win, Dennis.
Yeah, but then you win better.
Okay, worth 600 points.
It's finally over. Feels good, man. Holy shit.
Oh man,
We're sorry, chat. It's
I can
fine.
totally
Look,
tell
We're
that
not
Neil put
sorry.
like a lot of effort in just making this as bad as possible.
No, this actually took way less effort than the actual trivia.
Tharnan has one for us. 1 has 3 dynamites. 2 has a cowboy hat.
The answer? Nibs.
Yeah, exactly. The answer, anything but Lone Star. Lone Star is literally the wrong answer.
Yeah.
It's the only wrong answer you could have given.
Right, let's see. Let's see.
So no repeats.
Do you wanna go through the ones I've done and then be
Alright,
triggered
alright.
by everything?
Let's just be triggered by literally everything.
You can do the. There was something else I wanted to say about Nauts lore. There was something deep Ronnie lore about this. Oh yeah. A lot of the old people. A lot of the people who've been playing Nauts for a little longer probably know this, but Ted McPain was actually named after one of our old co-workers called Ted. Wow, what a coincidence!
Frank.
Yeah, I know, right? Called Raymond. No, and he right when he was about to leave, we started the Starstorm campaign, and like in honor of his, going away and being such a great guy, we named one of the characters after him. It's cool. This one.
The penny one was the best.
No, the penny is terrible. It's because but and the coggers.
What?
It's a rotating frog.
No, it's a rotating saw blade. It's literally.
Yes, for Scree it's a rotating saw blade. But for it's a rotating frog though.
Coggers, dude.
Okay,
Coggers,
do
dude.
you want a wholesome message?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do
Let's
all.
So
do
my-
a wholesome message.
I
I
hate
also
them.
have a wall of text that's very angry, so let's skip that one. I'm sorry. The wholesome message from Separis, he says, Awesomenauts was one of my favorite games ever made, and I was so happy to play for the past 5 years of my life. I wish you guys the best of luck in the future, and I'm sad to see one of the greats go. Peace until Awesomenauts 2.
Peace.
Peace. I mean, I wouldn't wouldn't hold your breath, but thanks for the kind words.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, the game's not going anywhere.
No, you can still play. We still play. Sometimes. Jasper plays once a week, I think. I still ban people. That's pretty fun. I was kind of surprised with how there's actually a lot of like really good people in the reporting system, because all I see is reports, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He did a bad thing. Ban this man right now. And it's like, okay, well, and sometimes these reports are like kind of angry, but they're never like, Ronimo fix your game or whatever. And if they are, you can. I've had one or two of them, and after like speaking to the person, because I needed more information, I was like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm here, and they like figure out that you're a person behind the whole system. They're just like, oh yeah, sorry, I just had a bad day. Blah, blah, blah. Like, it's actually very like supportive. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's the bit. I mean, doing tech support is basically terrible, but actually being able to help people out is just feels good.
Yeah, we've both done tech support, right? For
Yeah.
quite a bit too. Is there any standout issue for you aside from resetting Galactron that literally
Every week, man. Yeah, no, I mean,
There's been a lot of like repeats mostly. There was a lot of like just read the FAQ, right?
yeah, and then you tell people to read the FAQ, and then they say, I've read the FAQ, I've done everything. And then you point out this one specific item in the FAQ. Like, okay, sure, I believe you, but have you done this?
That was funny.
And then it's like, oh yeah, no, doing that works. Okay, thanks. And it's like, okay.
I mean, but you did help someone. It's
Oh
always
yeah, sure.
it's
like,
very
the outcome is
thankful.
good.
Yeah, people are always happy when you help them fix their shit, right? But it's also some of the tech support issues. Oh, okay, here we go.
Wait, hold
Do you-
that thought. Hold these thoughts.
Okay,
Raffle.
it's a
I
great
have a
anecdote. It's like a
I have
10
a-
anecdote.
I have a tiebreaker.
Oh goddamn it! Okay,
The
fine.
most triggering
Oh,
of
no.
them all.
Okay, go for it.
So,
Alright.
this is worth 600 points.
Yes.
The first line. The first clue.
Wait, it's an Awesomenaut, right?
It is an Awesomenaut.
Okay,
Right.
yeah. Okay.
The first clue is initiation for the Assassin's Order.
Okay.
No buzzers? Okay.
No, no.
Okay.
The second clue is
I want to make sure that I get it right.
resides on nowhere.
Wait,
what?
come again?
resides on nowhere if the Naut were in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Where is nowhere? I don't know, man.
It's
Is it the
the big skull where they do the mining in Guardians of the Galaxy 1, where Thanos gets the reality stone.
Oh, yeah. Okay. What does the chat say?
Cause I can't wiki again.
It's Clunk.
It's Clunk. Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Third clue.
Yes.
We're all in this together.
I still have no clue, Dennis. Please.
I don't.
You should get it wrong for a second.
All right.
get it right after.
So the clue so far, assassin initiation.
Initiation of the Assassin's Order.
Right.
Right. That's like a Assassin's Creed thing or whatever.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's
and then
lives in the
Resides in
Lives on
nowhere.
nowhere.
So
Lives
lives
on-
on an asteroid, basically. is what it's saying.
Who's famous and lives there? Mm.
Lives in a pineapple under the sea.
And then the third clue is we're all in this together.
Oh, I know what that's from. Because
You want a
that's a
buzz
Sea of
kid?
Thieves reference.
Wait, what?
No?
What? Yes.
Oh, it's not. Okay, I guess not. Okay,
What's chat saying?
chat's still saying
Rocco,
Clunk.
High School Musical. Someone got the High School Musical reference.
I understood the High School Musical. I just don't really get what.
Final clue.
Final
Okay.
clue.
Speedy Gonzalez.
It's
Silent. Or sorry,
What's chat say?
chat says that guy with the motorbike. Chucho.
Anyone buzzing?
Chucho.
It's incorrect. Dennis for the steal to win the whole
I lost
thing.
100 points. You can say.
Chat hashtag Team Rest or hashtag Team Artist.
Wait.
Team Rest or Team Artist.
Once we actually get it, this is going to be so obvious, but right now I'm just like racking my goddamn brain.
I'm drawing a blank. Yeah.
I'm,
Yeah.
not, I'm not sure if this is gonna be too.
Let's just go from top
Alright,
left to
assassin.
right? Yes.
Assassination.
Who's in? So who's
What
an
is okay?
assassin?
What is the initiation for the Assassin's Order?
I don't know. You kill a person.
No, there's a chat.
You
What's
lick-
the
you lick a
initiation for the
blade.
Assassin's Order?
You turn invisible.
No, there's an
You eat
iconic
a fruit.
thing.
An iconic thing.
You grab an
That
apple.
you do it in every Assassin's Creed game.
You stab
Oh,
yourself to
that's
death.
part of the tutorial.
You sit in the animus.
You climb a thing.
Hashtag Team Artist. I don't know.
Team artist over party. I don't know. Do they cut a finger off? Do they cut a finger off?
No, that's only
For the blade?
in the first game, in Origins.
Eat
It's
baguettes?
okay. The clue. It's the leap of faith.
They jump off a high thing.
Yes.
Right.
Jump off high. Who jumps off high things and is fast?
The second clue is resides on nowhere. Who resides on nowhere?
And nobody knows who that's in
The
the
collector.
Okay.
The-
I love how
I mean,
You guys are terrible nerds for
I'm
actual
sorry.
nerds.
I'm sorry. I know that there is a person who has like things in jars, but it's
Yeah.
like, but I'm drawing a blank as to who it is, and I'm sorry, Neil.
We're all in this together. High School Musical.
I still
Chat got the
don't know.
reference.
Yeah.
And
I
the last
didn't.
one, Speedy
Yeah.
Gonzalez. Obviously, some type of transportation.
Wait, what? Isn't it? a
Chat
rodent?
getting this chat. Who do you think it is?
some type of
Does chat
transportation.
win?
Chat thinks they want it to stop.
I don't know, man.
Penny, yeah. Penny would be an obvious one, I guess.
Penny?
Yeah, because she's
She's like a motor.
yeah,
like
she has a thing. She has a
yeah.
scooter, and she's fast. And I don't know how High School the Musical ties into this, but that's okay. It doesn't matter.
That's where all the furries are. What?
Wow. Look. No.
I don't know. Yeah,
Bill, you're gonna have to.
You have to
Yeah.
do an answer, Dennis.
One more.
it's-
Is
all
there
right, let's
not a-
just.
do Penny. Just do Penny.
I'm just gonna foo Penny.
It's Penny!
Wait.
She has a cheerleader skill.
Oh.
And her jump is called Leap.
Oh no. Oh god damn it. Alright, we're done.
We're done here.
We did it.
On that note, we
Team
should
other
raffle.
one. Yay! Yay!
The
Dennis!
next 44! Oh, that's enough triggering
Man.
for one day.
Oh my god.
We will raffle.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I still need to actually raffle. So
Oh, that's okay.
hold up,
Oh
chat.
yeah, we had an
Hold up.
anecdote. Dennis,
Anecdote.
we were talking about tech support. Dennis, do you remember the issue with the avatars?
Yes.
That sounds like a
people
no.
games would crash randomly.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so tell the audience your story of this amazing, incredibly dumb bug that was literally nowhere to be found until we found it.
Oh man, this was a dumb thing. All right, so people can put any picture they want as their Steam avatar.
Yeah.
And we would just like when we first initiated the Galactron profile thing, we didn't have the Nauts icons, but we had like your general Steam icon thing.
Yeah. Yeah, they just grab whatever you had as an icon on
Yeah.
Steam, and that's what would be in the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just asked Steam, what is a player's icon? You get a bunch of data back and you put that into a texture to display in the icon
Right.
square. And for some reason, on some occasions, people's game would just bug out. I don't know if it was a crash or it was just...
It would hard crash
hard
too.
crash,
It
right.
would just get destroyed. Like immediately turn off, people couldn't play. They were really angry at me because I was tech support at the time. and it kept popping up like rarely enough that at first we thought, oh, it's just someone has
It's just
a
random
potato
crash,
for a computer,
stupid
like
computer or whatever.
yeah. Because this also happens quite a bit when you do tech support.
Just
yeah.
bad PC equals bad game.
Right.
So
but then
it turns out that Steam avatar images aren't always a perfect square.
Yeah.
And we sort of expected it to always be a perfect square.
oh my god.
And in the cases where it wasn't, it would just do some weird memory buggy thing where it would just overflow because because you asked Steam, give me an avatar of this specific size, like 512 by 512.
Yeah, and it would give you one that was like 814 pixels by something random or whatever.
Yeah,
it was
so-
too big for the picture.
And
Therefore,
like,
it would break, right?
it was at a later point where we figured out that you can actually request an image size for the actual image that you requested from Steam.
Yep.
But it's just such a weird thing where you're like, give me an image of this size, this specific size, so that I know how big the image is. And then Steam's like, okay, here's something different.
Yeah, so now you all know that Steam avatars, even though they all look square and they all look the same, they're actually not all the same. And the only reason why we figured this out was because one user trusted us enough, and I'm still really thankful for him because without him we would not have been able to fix this. He was thankful. He trusted us enough to give us temporary control over his account, so we could log in to his account on a debug client
Mm-hmm.
and
Wow.
actually figure out what was happening. Otherwise, we
Yeah.
would not have found this thing that just randomly crashes people to desktop.
He's also not the only one.
Crazy.
Like there's been several
Crazy.
occasions where people are just like,
Here's my
okay,
here's my
okay,
account. Really?
log in on my thing and figure this out. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't. He was the only one I saw. I was kind of surprised by how quickly he handed it over, but I was also really, really appreciative of, like, because it made fixing that particular error so much faster. Like,
Yeah. No, it really helps, and it's a big risk, for someone to just
Yeah.
hand over their login.
Yeah, I mean,
details.
especially nowadays,
Uh,
like you've attended how many Steam sales, like you have how many games in your library,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
suddenly you're just like, here, have fun with it, whatever.
Speaking
But it
of
really helped us.
Steam libraries and adding games to them,
You want to make it bigger?
there's a raffle
Hey.
for Malicious Max, and the winners are Chris Moonbot, Snizbutt, lots of
Snizbut, oh my
blank
god,
T's,
they've
Uh,
been here since forever.
Clemens19, Mongole, and MePro. RoboScoop winner is Chris Moonbot, and Swords and Soldiers 2 Armageddon winner is Snizbutt. And our final skin
Congratulations, cool.
of the evening will be Barbarian Deadlift.
Okay, can I be a jerk face?
Yes?
Would you be open to the idea to just giving away 5 RoboScoops? because it's the final raffle of the final stream. I know I'm putting you on the spot here.
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
you
yeah,
need to say yes now.
Well, yes, the final 5 winners will get Bulgarian Deadlift and actually let's amp it up.
Oh no!
We'll get
All of them?
Robo Scoop, Swords and Soldiers 2 Shromageddon,
Yes,
and Bulgarian
yes.
Deadlift.
Yes, steaks. Let's go.
So
I like
tricked,
steaks.
alright.
I like steaks.
All the stakes.
It's good. It's good. All right.
But this means, do we only draw people who don't have Robo Scoop and Shromageddon yet?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'd raffle on Roboscoops, and then Shromageddon users
It's just a pass.
just trust #trust.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have them spam it in chat or something. Be nice
Also,
if you already have
maybe-
Shromageddon.
Reset the raffle.
Yes.
No.
No?
This
Oh,
this
shit.
should be
Oh shit. Okay,
because we don't want repeat winners.
that's okay. This is fine.
Alright.
Sorry, chat.
That's fine.
I tried, man.
If
you
Dennis
can-
tried to rig it further, but then
If you
then he
can
wasn't
make an
allowed.
alternate Twitch account in the next 2 minutes 20 seconds and then type exclamation raffle in
Well,
chat
you
with
also
that
have to
account.
verify it in order to even get
Exactly.
chat. Like,
If
it's a
you
lot,
can
it's
do
a
that in the next 2 minutes 20 seconds,
Oh man.
it's impressive enough to warrant.
Yeah, you can just get it. You
extra-
just get it
extra
straight,
try.
that's fine. All right.
So what else?
Also, like a whole bunch of random letter people.
Yeah.
Type of raffle.
Give me Robo Scoop.
Just right now, I made an alt. Okay, like
Just raffle 5 people. Robo Scoop me. Here for Robo Scoop. Here number 4 Robo Scoop.
nice.
Robo Scoop number 4 life.
So, Scoop 42069.
So the two of you have been at Ronimo. Dennis celebrated his 5 years within the last half a year,
March, yeah.
and Kuhn has been here for almost 6 years or more than 6
I'm
years.
7 now,
7.
going on 8.
So
Oh boy.
what have been your what have been your highlights at Romino and Nauts?
Do you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first. My highlight was definitely the one time I went to Gamescom.
That was 2 years ago, 3 years ago,
Yes?
thereabouts.
0
Something
to
like
5 years ago.
Yes, exactly. This is correct.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just really cool. Like, it's super tiring, but seeing all those people just walk in and playing our games and being excited about it, and actually just this one kid sticking around for like forever playing the game.
Oh yeah.
Aw.
And it's just really cool to see people that excited about, you know, the stuff that you put so much time and effort in every day. Yeah, so that's, you know, Gamescom's my thing.
It's super heartwarming, especially like every few weeks we get someone from the community typing a really heartfelt message, whether if it's on Discord or on Twitch.
Yeah, we had one this week.
Yeah, we had one today and then we'd always share that message in our Awesomenauts chat, in our workplace chat.
Yeah.
And it's always super heartwarming. Even for me, I've been here for, you know, a year and a half, and it's really heartwarming when someone types a heartfelt message and tells us how much he enjoys the game, how much he likes our streams, you know, just it's just super heartwarming, and
Yeah.
it's a nice warm feeling inside.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Kuhn, you're
Oh yeah, Jesus. Yeah, for me it's a people thing too. The thing is, working on games is not always fun. I know, a shocker, right? Sometimes it's just work. And it's hard work. And especially in Swords and Soldiers 2, I made days where I got up at 7, got to the office at 8:30, and I worked until 11 p.m. 3 or 4 days in a row, if I'm not mistaken. But it's the payoff that usually makes it worth it. And I think just I'm gonna use a giant cop-out instead of saying a single moment. I'm gonna say, like, the time spent with most of the community for me has been really rewarding. I think I've had a lot of friends over the years who I got into contact with because of Awesomenauts, like Flying Apples, Restless Fragger, and Nasty Dragon, Gifta,
Slow.
Slow Wolf, Forecourt. There's just so many, like, names out there, you know, like Shizme, you know, there's an infinite amount of people who just who come past the chat or whatever, or say something, or you know, and it's Emo, by the way, who's still here after literally 1 bazillion years, and just hanging out with those people and like talking to them and figuring out where they're from and what they're doing and stuff, and having them be excited about a project or whatever, I think has been just really fucking cool. Like, it's not it feels like working on something that matters in a way, even though it's a digital entertainment product. When you come down to it, right? You're making a video game. Yeah, and I think that's really been the highlight. Like, just being able to interact with so many people and touching so many people, and feeling the frustration that they feel, like when they're like, "When's the next patch coming?" And just being like, "I know, dude. I'm just look."
I want to say things, but I can't say things.
Yes,
but I know your
literally,
pain,
and
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and you just get you get so involved, and you get so like, you know, you feel for everybody who kind of, you know, comes into the Nauts community or comes into the Ronimo Discord or whatever and just says hey and like asks you how you're doing and stuff, and it's just. It's a wonderful thing to see that there are so many people who are so excited about something like that. I've definitely missed names in that really short blurb where there were like 5 people mentioned.
If you didn't get a shout out,
if you didn't get a shout out,
who hates you with his hates
obviously.
your guts.
Obviously.
But like,
Rod is crying right now.
Yeah,
but,
I know, he's just killing me right now. Like, oh my god, you did it. No, I know. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, there's just too many people to mention. Honestly, because it's fucking been 7 years. Like, Jesus Christ, it's not as if. You know, it's not as if there were only like 10 people. At some point, I think a highlight in terms of like moments was like making the Starstorm Kickstarter, I guess, if I have to pick something. Because we were all together. We were incredibly drunk.
You even made an RL video.
Yeah. We were in office.
If you know people at Ronimo, that shit would never get greenlit.
No. They were not. And that was like the one moment where we're like, we were so incredibly naive when you look back to it, but it was also such a good time because at that point it was like a reaffirmation of what we're doing is a really cool thing and people like it and we're going to do something incredibly big and something that's never been seen before and whatnot, and alcohol and and
drink responsibly.
Yes,
and
obviously.
only if you're of age.
No, obviously, and we just had, there was just such a feeling of elation and like just like Tim described with that big patch. Like, he was talking about, like, I released a big patch and we did, like, a stream show for it. Like, that feeling, also for Nauts free-to-play, like, you've worked on something for, like, forever, and then suddenly you can show it to the world and people can you know, mess with it and think it's terrible, think it's great, or think something of it anyway, instead of you having to keep your mouth shut the entire time. And I really hope that, the, you know, you guys stick around on Discord or whatever. I mean, we're not going to be online like this anymore, but we're still online.
We still exist.
Yeah, exactly. You can still talk to us. We're still on Steam.
Oh yeah, we're
whatever.
still, like Master asked earlier, are we going to be on socials? Yes, I'll still be posting content to all channels, and we'll still be, I guess, as active as we are now in Discord.
Yeah, precisely. And like, I really hope that when the time comes, like whenever, I don't know the date. Like, I honestly don't know the date. Nobody honestly knows the date, so we can't really say anything.
Soon
like,
TM.
Yeah, exactly. But like, when, I honestly hope that when whatever gets announced. There we go. That was
Nice.
a great sentence.
Words. I can do that.
Yeah, I know, exactly. Once we announce a new project, I really hope to see some of you guys there and just like, you know that there's people who like support us through the cool times too, and then also have that same feeling of thank God I can finally say what I've been doing all these years. Like, I can say why we weren't able to be very clear to you guys, which which can feel really frustrating, really shitty. And like, we all feel the same way, but at the same time we have a need for secrecy in this particular situation. Like, there's a good reason behind it, but
Yeah.
we can't tell you, and it sucks. Like
Well,
that
once
for me
it's
is just,
announced,
like, really hard.
Hopefully you guys will understand a bit
Yeah,
more
yeah,
why,
and we'll
why
be able
we're
to
so
explain something, right?
tight-lipped on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hopefully people find it cool. Like, it's going to be a new IP, right? So you don't have to think it's amazing. Like, obviously, people are not going to be... Not everybody's going to like it. It's not going to be Awesomenauts 2. That's the whole summary of new intellectual property.
Yeah.
So obviously people are going to, be let down or not like it or whatever. But hopefully there is a couple who do. And then, we'll... Yeah. I think that's great.
Yeah.
I like to share the shit I do with people. And that's what you do here.
And just Thardin said earlier in chat, "Hey guys, great job making Awesomenauts. I'm proud of this game. I bought it many years ago and still come back to it now and then. It has been a truly joyous experience which I've shared with many friends and have spent time playing with my family and friends and have had a really fantastic time. Thank you for everything you have given us with Awesomenauts, and I look forward to seeing what you have what you create next." It's so sweet. Like, we get messages like this every now and
Thanks,
then.
man.
It's just really amazing to hear.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
So
So yeah.
this is kind of goodbye
Yeah, in a way.
for now.
Yeah.
See you later.
I think so. I think there's going to be a later regardless.
I hope there will be a later.
I think so. I have good... I feel the good vibes, and I know that there's going to be a need to put the new project online somewhere. Therefore,
yeah.
I'm just going to be pushing hella hard for, like, doing a dumb stream show on a dumb couch with, like, a green screen, and then be half transparent just like I'm now.
Or just be, or just do, like, even just Let's Plays. Because streaming's a great way to directly connect with
We could
people.
also just stream the game.
Yeah, just stream some Let's Plays. Even
Sure.
it doesn't have to be dev streams.
Yeah.
Nope. No, but yeah.
Or
that's a
like
good
what
idea.
Tim did earlier, just talk through some art stuff. Because like Ralph was saying in chat earlier, that for every skin you see, there are 30 you don't see.
Thereabouts, yeah. That's not an overstatement, even.
Yeah.
There's probably more.
Right, exactly. And of course there's some we can't show on stream.
No.
I mean,
no.
Party Boy McPain was like...
I mean, you did it, and it's
Yeah.
fine. It's a drawn
We good.
person. It's fine, don't worry.
We haven't been killed yet, so
Yeah,
it's-
exactly. There's no Twitch, people.
Robin just
Yeah.
receives an email tomorrow and he's like, and it's like Nintendo, Square Enix have words.
Just like catching you while you're running, like trying to get
Smoke bomb!
Yeah. Alright.
But yeah, this is gonna do it for us, chat.
You're still
It's-
gonna have to throw away some Roboscoops, my friend.
Oh!
Don't forget
I
that,
actually
dude.
legit
Holy
forget.
shit!
I already raffled and I legit forget. So these
Winners. Final winners.
The final ever winners of Streamisho
This is the good-
season
this is the good stuff.
3.
This is the good
This has been Streamisho season 3. The final winners of raffles in Streamisho season 3 will get Barbarian Deadlift, Roboscoop, and Swords and Soldiers 2 Shwamageddon.
Bim bam. If you already have SNS 2, give it away to someone.
Yeah, be nice. Join our Discord at discord.gg/Ronimo and give it away to someone.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Probably much easier than a free-for-all in the Twitch chat.
Yes.
So the winners of these 3 awesome things
Alright.
are Chicken Avenger 9000.
Oh, yes.
If that's an instantly created Twitch name, you
10,
deserve
10,
it.
good job. Yeah, I was about to say.
Lemonade 89, Drav XX or Dre XX. I don't know if it's a V or Y.
The right to rent.
You should have
and
copied
the
it right.
rights are-
I did. There's a squiggly line under it to
Ah.
correct me from the incorrect spelling.
Good job.
And Alex Wafer, and our 5th winner is no sir.
Really?
With like
Nice.
1 2 UMMMMM. No sir.
Alright, well, congratulations
Good names.
on the fat loot.
Yeah, congrats everyone.
Congrats, chat, and it's been awesome.
Yeah.
Robin also wanted to be here, but he has a personal engagement, so
Yeah, I hope-
he also sends his love and regards to you guys.
yeah, for sure.
And Ralph is still here. Oh,
It's still rigged.
still
Still
rigged.
cast rigged.
Still rigged.
Don't
That's
worry.
one thing that'll never change. It'll
Yeah,
always
for
be
sure.
rigged.
Alright,
But
guys.
this will do it for us, chat. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
thanks,
you've
see you
been
around.
you've been the best.
See you next time.
See you,
Yeah.
chat.